sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10. We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 more. We'll drink and we'll fight and we'll sail all night. We'll sail for 10,000 miles.
It's amazing.
Don't tell me later.
Hello, as professional as always, everybody. Hey. I can see them.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear me.
Okay. Hello.
Professional. Professional people.
Professional people. I am a professional person.
Professional pirates.
I'm not paid to be a person, so I'm just an amateur at it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Swashbucklers.
I'm going to tell my therapist that, and he's going to be mad at me. So I'm going to tell him anyway.
So yeah, just see what he says. I didn't say you were an amateur person. I said I was the amateur.
No. I will say, you know what? I heard somebody say this, and I felt like I vibed with it. I'm an amateur person.
They're going to be like, don't hang out with those people.
Which is forget to
probably
breathe.
what your mom tells you, too.
It's totally okay.
Welcome to Swashbucklers.
I think I fucked it up. Anyway,
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Swashbucklers. We're here once again.
I'm an amateur halfling.
This week's guest star, cameo, I'd call them cameo characters, is none other than Crow the Alchemist.
Hello, Crow.
Hello.
He's up there somewhere.
Yeah, there you go.
You should just like point your sword towards them.
There.
Shirt you on.
I'm a VTuber today.
Excellent. We'll find out what's up with Crow's character after a 5-minute scene.
What's the story so far, Captain Guido?
The story so far. So, a couple weeks back, the crew of the Sea Dredge took on a passenger named Baggart Spoon, and Baggart hired them to transport him home, which ended up being in the frost fields to the Great White North. The ship got attacked on the way by some reavers that he had kind of pissed off. We never found out why. It was probably, I don't know, his personality. and then the ship got trapped in ice, and so they made an over ice trek. It's not necessarily overland, over ice trek to this blue glowing energy dome. And they finally made it through into the city of Froshtopia, which is the home of dead Babo Moros. Man, this story so far is getting really long. We're gonna cut part of this out.
Okay.
We're gonna cut part of this out next week.
Part that's relevant.
Okay. So they meet dead Babo Moros. He's like this multi-dimensional Robin Hood Santa Claus who transports toys all around the world for children, or does he? And then their ship was trapped, and so he said, "Oh well, I'll have someone go inspect U-617, which is their former universe, the DCC verse, and send some people to go get the ship." So Tony Cannoli's crew went to go get the ship, and that was the Reindeer Clan, and they're good at moving things. So Dead Bobo said, and sure enough, they did move the ship, but they used it for a heist. And so it got attacked by an ice kraken and 8 crazy ice knights on the way back. And so they said they were going to repair the ship and bring it to the crew in Froshtopia. However, the ship never materialized in Froshtopia. So now the crew is kind of tired of waiting. They have some contacts in Froshtopia. They have some resources in Froshtopia, but they've decided that they're going to go get the ship wherever it might be. So,
do we have a little bit of an idea where am I? Sorry.
You do. Your converts, Swash. Your converts did some recon for you. Oh, I actually have a thing here. I have this written up. After Tony Cannoli's crew used the Sea Dredge for a heist and brought down the wrath of 8 crazy ice knights, they said they would be bringing the ship to Froshtopia. That, my friends, was a lie. Swash's converts did some recon and found out that the Sea Dredge was actually stashed in some glacier caves not too far from Froshtopia in an area of the frost fields called Evig Moros, which translates into the Forever Frost. The glacier caves are not easy to traverse. It's going to be really cold up there. You might want to prepare for that as you steal this high-speed skiff. Remember, these skiffs are either people-powered or they have ones with engines. So it'll be hit or miss on what you get.
I say we go for the one with the engine, right? Oh wait, we don't know how to.
Of course.
Do we not, yeah, because the artificer should know how to. Should be able to figure out how to use them, right?
Yeah, one way or another, you'll get them moving.
You know, we'll figure it out. How hard is a boat
So
with an engine?
So the plan, as I understand it, is Jimmy's going in to distract.
Okay.
To be very
We'll do the
confident.
salesman.
Yammy's
routine.
going in?
Yes, Jimmy's doing salesman. What's that, Bonnie?
Jimmy's
Salesman.
going in.
I
Jimmy
am
is.
going to sell you this skiff, okay?
I heard you
And
say
you're
Yammy.
you're the
Yeah,
you're the
Yammy.
customers, okay?
We're the boyers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Patches is going to
Is one of
drive.
us the interested person who will be disappointed to not get it?
Patches, what if you wanted to just immediately sit in the one we want, just kind of get a feel for it and be like, I always wanted one of these.
That'll be part of the pitch.
I'm gonna be really drunk. And so
you're not
so is
right
Bonnie. Me and Bonnie will be really drunk, and we're gonna be the distraction.
Sounds
distraction.
amazing.
These things are amazing. We'll sail for
Let's do it.
1,000 miles.
Yeah.
Sail
There's 10
for
horses.
1,000 more.
Is there?
Yeah, you start at 1,000, you end at 10,000. We only show 10,000 in the intro, otherwise the intro would be like 10 minutes long.
Forever.
So
In
there.
South Australia.
Oh, thank you, Jules.
And here
have a
they
tentacle
come.
twist.
Tentacle twist, and we haven't even got off the ground. See what I mean? 5 minutes of actual. All right, so you've got a plan. Cool.
Yes.
Jimmy, you're going to be a salesperson for.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Jules.
Yes. So, Swash and Bonnie, you're going to be drunk. Patches, you're going to be the interested buyer, apparently, and you have these two drunken
Oi.
cohorts with you.
I definitely wish to purchase this skiff.
Okay. All right. And
Purchase.
action. So they're held in the big hangar, remember? That's run by Trish. It's Stella's sister. She hates Stella. So she's always in there because she's the dispatcher.
Of course.
Of course.
All right, so we got this model over here. It's a hand crank. It's not the most reliable. That one over there, that's got an engine, real fast, top speeds, 12 knots. That one looks like it's.
Can one of you
wind
give me a
power.
wink as to which one you want us to take?
I
You got
only
it?
have
You
one.
got it,
eye.
Pat? Then I'm going to the other one. I'm gonna start drunkenly going over. I got a mug with me. I am singing. Bill Trail. Oh, look at this one. I'm gonna go to a different
You're
one.
trying so hard, Crow, and I love it.
I'm gonna go to a different one to kind of throw attention off and start banging
That's a
around
creepy
them.
wink. Stop that. He's like, "Ugh." All right.
You're a little lazy.
So you climbed into which one, Swash?
A different one. Whatever one we don't want. I want to take the attention away. Bonnie, come check this one out. Do you think you know how to make this work?
Check which one out.
This one here in
roll-
front of me.
Yeah, roll
Oh.
when you climb into it. When you clamber into it, there, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm not actually drunk.
But yeah, I know.
Oh no, Bonnie is.
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie is actually.
Oh, but Bonnie is actually drunk.
Oh, that's a 1.
All right.
Method actors
yeah,
we are.
that's a 0. That's a 0.
It's a 0 and 22. Averages out to 11. That's a 1 success and 1 failure. All right.
Oh wait,
Um,
no, perception.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
persuasion.
no, that would have been a 2. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, well, you can just re-roll.
I'll just re-roll it.
I'm not that brutal.
4.
Yeah, there you go. You doubled it. You doubled it.
4.
I did.
22 and a 4. Okay. The artificer's like, I don't know. Yeah, this is fine. And Swash, you're like, there's like the engine is taken apart and in pieces on the deck here.
Oh. Oh, they need some help putting it back together, Bonnie. What do you think this little bit's for? I'm gonna start grabbing little bits and holding them up.
I know exactly what that little bit is for, and it's not for what you're using
every
it
little
for.
bit. Yeah.
If anyone knows what the little bits are for, it's Bunny.
He's like,
Maybe we try to put them back together for him.
Okay, so
I got this. I got this.
are you gonna transmit this
I should
information
probably take off
to
my shirt for this.
Jimmy and
No. No, Grandpa, you don't. No, you don't.
Isn't that like 573 quote?
I think it's
We'll find out.
579.
573 or 578?
No, 579.
Close. 579.
78 and 79. Oh, of course, it's going to be stalled now.
Yeah. Good old streamo.
Got a kitty twist.
Kitty twist.
Go get it figured out. But
Speaking of pity twist, Jewel already threw a twist.
577.
There is who got that twist?
I did.
Swashed.
Swashed it.
Swash. Okay. All right. So Swash, you're holding up pieces. Bonnie, you're getting the idea that this engine is not complete.
This engine is
Jimmy.
not complete.
This engine is not fully up.
Are we catching anybody's attention? Are there any engineers? We want to make sure we're loud and we're catching whoever is around.
We need additional pylons.
Let's fix it for them. I think we should. These people have been so nice to us. Seems like the good thing to do.
No, nobody in the area seems to notice you two, or if they do, they're just not paying attention to you.
Okay, not even Jules. What's her name? It's Jules. Jules. Sorry. No.
Trish, you talking about Trish? She's in the office. She's saying, "Okay, Skid 77, you got to go down to Neverfrost." Yeah, I know.
If no one's paying attention to us, let's just take the fucking skiff and go.
The
We
one with
gotta
the
find
broken
one that's got a working engine.
parts.
Oh, that's what. See, I was going. Okay, so you guys were giving me a little signal of one you want to take. I was going to go to an opposite one. So what about the one? Yeah, Patches and Jimmy
Okay.
are the one we want to take.
Okay, so Jimmy, let's get back to Jimmy and Patches. Jimmy and Patches.
Yes.
So you see them like holding up parts of the engine, and you figure that's probably not a good one to take.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, which kind of big man like yourself, you probably need something real fast, engine-wise.
That's right. I demand speed and performance.
And it must go.
What's up, Dungeon Barkeep?
Must sound like a drunk platypus.
Potato. Okay, so give me a perception check, Jimmy, since you're kind of
Okay.
leading the way there.
I would like one
Perception.
that purrs like an avalanche.
Perception.
It's this
perception
drink.
it is.
Blue Balls, which is the episode name, Blue Balls.
12.
12.
I got a 12 on that perception.
All right, so you catch out of the corner of your eye that the one that Swash and Bonnie are on is no good, but you see another engine one over here, and you're like, let's go check this one out.
See, prospective buyers such as yourself, you really got to sit in it. You know, you got to feel it. You got to feel the weight underneath your boots.
I'm
and
watching
your
you,
ass.
Swashowski.
You're in the. I can't
Okay.
see over there.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so
you're in my
Jimmy,
blind spot, Trish.
Jimmy, you start climbing up, and you look, and this one looks to be in good order.
And
Yeah. Okay. So it's. Oh, that's not the what I'm drinking. Audience.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to know. You really don't want to know. We'll go with vodka, blue curacao, and lemonade. That's not what this is, but
close enough.
that's electric blue balls.
It sounds better than my Dieter drink, so we'll go with that.
Peter's drink is just anything, I thought.
Dieter's
Okay.
drink. So we'll continue, but I'll text you later.
There we go. All right, so Jimmy, you're climbing up, and you look, and this engine looks to be in good shape.
Yes.
And Trish is like, okay, Skiff 70. Hold on, Skiffs. Hold on, outfield Skiffs. Hey, what are you doing out there?
Trying to make a purchase. What are you doing in there?
What the Skiffs aren't for purchase. They're owned by Deed Bobo.
Well, that's not what Deed Bobo told me.
Then why am I
what?
out here?
How come
waiting for a
nobody
test
ever
drive?
tells me anything, or I'm gonna call
This
Deed
guy's got
Bobo?
a big sack of gold over here. Look at that sack. It's a magnificent sack, and
He's
it's
got a
filled
big
with
sack.
gold. and
That's
he's
right.
willing to drop this on this here skiff. And you're gonna say no? This could be your
I
holiday
gotta talk
bonus.
to Deed Babo.
This is your holiday bonus.
She like slams
Think of
the window on you.
commission.
She already slammed the window on you, and she's
Okay,
like,
let's
she's
go.
got some
Right
apparatus. She's like, Deed Babo. You can hear her in the
now.
office. Deed Babo.
How do we turn
Oh shit, she's calling back to the home office. How is she
All right,
doing
what are you
that?
doing, Jimmy Patches group?
I am motioning
Trying to
really
turn
quick.
Our
thing
plan
on.
B
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
dumping the thing, right?
Yeah.
Is there an easy way to get this thing out of here? Like just to? Oh wait, first off,
You
we gotta
were on
find one.
these. You were on these previously. Jimmy's currently standing on one that's intact,
Oh, engine driven or person driven?
engine driven.
Engine.
Yeah, let's kick it into gear.
All right. Long story short, you get it up and running. Trish slams open the door and she's like, Deed Babo said nothing about. And you take off. Remember, you go down this slide and you come shooting out into the blue energy barrier. And then on the other side of the energy barrier, just like, and you're airborne for a little while.
There
And
we
then
go.
easy peasy,
Okay,
right?
we all jumped in there, right?
Yeah, you all
Is
jumped
that
in
you're
there.
assuming?
I'm just,
God, I hope so.
just move things forward here so we can get Crow involved.
Okay.
And you turn back to look, and something much smaller than your skiff, boop, pops out of the energy barrier and comes sledding after you. And it's small and fast, like a torpedo. I don't know, a snowpedo.
We're gonna shoot
Is someone
shooting at us?
Chunky salsa.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Shoot it, Patches.
I'm shooting it with chunky salsa. That's what I'm doing.
Ooh, let's do an audio check on everybody. Hey, audience, how do I sound?
You sound good.
Oh.
Why?
Well, there's a report of somebody Patches, are you too quiet? You sound
Am I
okay
too
to me.
quiet?
I don't think so.
I think it's the fact of everybody just talks over everybody
Oh,
else.
okay. Just checking.
In the grand
Maybe
scheme of
it's just
talking
a-
over each other, yes, you are too quiet.
I don't think. I think there's a lot of sounds good. It's all
Right.
about drinking, though.
It definitely is all about drinking.
Who's like nobody in chat saying anything about sound check that I can see.
Yeah. No, that was just me.
Patches sounded a little quiet in comparison, but it's
So we're talking about drinking, right?
Right. Apparently, Jewel is.
it's the
Jewel-
beer in the closet, right?
Oh, hey. Speaking of the audience, let's take a quick peek in here at who we got for red shirt NPCs. I'm gonna pop over
Sounds
to
like
the dice
a great
mat.
time for an emergency bathroom break.
You'll notice I like emergency bathroom. Yeah, absolutely, do it now because action's gonna start here shortly. Let's see. I reorganized the. We've got
I got a question.
Juliet Hart's still alive. Actually,
Okay.
everyone's still alive.
Yeah, we didn't have any red shirt kills.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, Crow. Yeah, you are, Remy. Remy is wearing a red shirt.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Juliet Hart,
Choice of
Matthew the
attire
ice
is
cream
poor.
pirate. I'm Matthew the ice cream pirate man. Stop me when I'm walking. Snuggle Funk. Kevin Ovdale. Kevin Ovdale? I don't know where that one's from. Ensign Peterson. And Fate Akatmia. Those are the current red shirts. We'll find them when we get to the ship, I think.
Yeah, they
So,
just,
question.
they fell asleep and didn't want to go to town.
I have a question,
ahead.
and then are we planning on coming back to this? Like, are we? Is this where like we're gonna just get the hell out of here, get to our ship, and get the hell out of the north? Is that the idea?
I don't know.
We'll
you
see
talk to
what
the group.
happens.
What are we doing, guys? Like, okay, so we think they're screwing us
I
over.
hope we go back
but-
because I have a friend there.
Well, right, and Bobo is supposed to be finding out about our dimension, so we don't want to cause that much. So we're stealing a skiff. What we're gonna steal and just hope to like get forgiveness later? Ask.
Yeah,
don't
Kinda-
bring it back.
don't ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness. That's the first thing you learn as a
Yeah.
thief.
Dead Bobo Moro I think will respect our chutzpah.
Okay, because what I'm
Yeah.
thinking is I'd like to like to use my tentacle twist to cause a slowdown like before it left. You know how I was in the one with the engine all broken up.
Yep.
Is there anything I could have done to slow them down, but not like hurt anybody to do anything? You know, just like cause something.
We can't cause a rift because I want to know if Maeve's still alive. Like, I know
Right.
she's dead.
Right, we said
But-
that. That's exactly.
But
Yeah. Oh my God! I
can
just
hear it.
realized seals is wrapped around your
Yeah.
border thing there. That is
Yeah.
so awesome, Dredge.
I love that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Was that there last week? And I just last
No.
session?
It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
That's new. Yep.
Good. I
That's
was
new here,
wondering
too.
how bad am I?
I need to commission one Dredge and Greed to help me out with some art things.
Okay, let's stay on track now. You want to cause a slowdown.
Yeah.
That okay. So what you could do is steal a Samo flange, and when you throw it out, you're like, what about this? Because you're talking to Bonnie about causing can we slow them down?
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, grab the Samo flange.
Okay.
And as you're I'm glad somebody knew. It's like the
What a
best
Samo
Thundercats
flange is.
outtake ever.
So good.
Best one ever. What the fuck is a Samo flange? So you have this Samo
Who's,
flange.
like rubbing against their microphone. They need to not do
that was Chris.
Oh, that-
No, that was Chris
I was
wearing-
adjusting.
Damn it!
I was
his
adjusting
his dress,
my
his kilt?
captain's coat.
his captain's dress.
Just-
That's what it sounds like.
You're all dead now.
Kill me in a way that matters.
Nope.
Conversation.
You accidentally blow up your ship and you all die.
Kill us
Okay.
hard, Captain Daddy.
So you have this Samo flange, and Bonnie's working on it as you're speeding out of the energy barrier, and
Okay.
she just casually flips it off the back of the ship, and it causes this huge reverberation, like boom. But you don't see what happens because you fly through the energy barrier.
All right, yeah. So that was my tentacle twist then. Okay.
That's your tentacle twist. Yeah, that'll have a good effect.
Bye-bye.
So you only see this one thing go boop, and come sailing after you on the snow.
Okay.
It's hard to make out, but if whoever's looking back at it could give me a perception check and maybe get an idea of what it looks like.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
That sounded like
Definitely.
patches because he was trying to shoot it.
I'm also looking that direction because I just deployed my thingy.
Yeah.
The Samo
I
flange.
don't
we're all
care
looking.
about that.
Fucking Samo flange. The fuck is a Samo flange? All right, you're all spectacular. Yeah, all you see is like a spray, like a rooster tail of snow coming at you.
All right,
and there's
since y'all
like a
suck.
5 foot or so
18. There we
red
go.
and white object coming at you very fast.
Like a candy cane, just rushing
Like it's
right
gonna-
at us.
Yep. Yeah, it's like spinning and it looks like a candy cane as it's coming at you.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to get to you real fast. You all have one action.
Do we think this is a weapon? Are they firing on us, Patches? You think?
Looks like it.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yes. Let's
Okay.
start there.
Let's see. Let's start with.
I do have an
shoot.
idea. Actually, I got a cool idea too.
Suddenly
I think
can't hear anything.
that doesn't destroy it.
Oh,
I'll
this
let
is
him
the
shoot
wrong
first.
character sheet. That's why nothing makes sense. There we go.
Okay, shoot first. Ask questions later.
Yes.
Love it.
Questions are only relevant if it doesn't get solved by shooting.
How did you evade my missile? How did you evade chunkier salsa?
By having a chunkiest.
16 plus 6. Did you have a deed in mind?
So bear with me here. My thought was if I oh, man. Okay, now I've got two ideas. I was gonna start
That's
by
great.
sticking a rock in the end of, like right on the edge of the thing, so it's got a little extra something to like burn
There we
through, because it's a laser weapon.
There we are, there we
to
are.
Add something to the laser itself. But now I'm thinking it might just be cooler to, just action movie style it and just no look.
So you're like steering the skiff, you
Yeah.
flip chunkier salsa back over your shoulder, and you're
just
like,
no scope.
honk.
Yeah.
No scope.
no scope.
360, no looky.
All right. Chunk your salsa goes off. There's an explosion of snow and ice. And something red and white is like flipping end over end through the air and lands right on the back of the deck.
Oh.
It smells pepperminty.
You all turn and look, and it's the skinniest snowman you've ever seen in your lives. Because he just lost a lot of weight from a heated shot from chunkier salsa.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Oh. Hi.
I've got my
That's a
hands
hell of a
up.
way to greet somebody.
Holy crap, that's a talking snowman.
Oh. Well, hello.
Did someone just say talking snowman?
Yeah,
You
Sorry.
seem to have gotten a passenger.
you shot a talking snowman.
A stowaway
There's-
of sorts.
Talking snowman here?
Snowaway.
In
I mean,
my
I might be a
defense, I
talking
worked
cat,
driving.
but that's a talking snowman.
Listen,
and that's-
snowman, we're taking this gift to get our ship back.
Well, do you even know what direction you're going?
That way.
This way?
Yeah, we do. Patches, you know which way you're going, right?
We rely
A
on Patches.
stowaway.
That way.
Yes.
We just
Yes,
look on
Maceo.
Patches' head, we're good.
That's the only compass I use.
Well,
Seems to me y'all ain't from around here, are ya?
what gave you
No,
that
it's not
What was
idea?
your first clue?
Do you know where we're going?
Wait, why are you here?
Well, like I said, y'all don't look like you're from around here. What's that saying? You stuff coals in me, I'll stuff coals up in you.
I don't think
That
that's
sounds
the
oddly
saying.
provocative.
Well, thank you.
I think it's carrots. Stuff
thank
carrot
you.
in me,
Are
I'll
you
stuff a carrot in
saying?
you.
Are you saying you need help, and you're gonna help us?
Well, what I got in mind ain't exactly a one-man job. And I figure you
How
know,
many jobs do we have to do until we're finally free?
All of them.
Like, yeah, all of them, buddy.
I signed on for the wrong crew.
What kind of pirates are this?
With this?
and I
So
Wait,
tell
I
us
see it.
what
Yeah.
what can we do to stuff a coal up you?
well, things haven't been so nice
I
around
just
here
ask
lately.
somebody that.
And
So you're not here from Deed Babo because we stole this skiff.
oh, absolutely not.
Okay, there we go. Now we can
Oh, well, hey.
lower the weapons and the secret weapons and the sub-secret weapons that we're totally trained on in this snowman.
In fact, you got problems with Dean Bob. It seems we got a lot in common, you know?
Yeah, he seems kind of like a dick. So,
Isn't he gonna check on Maeve for you?
I'm looking. Is our guest like completely made out of snow? Does it look like he's completely made out of snow?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Sorry,
I'll
I was
take it as a
typing.
yes.
I was typing and trying not to inundate you with the typing.
I,
Totally made out of snow. You probably could have lip read that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I did.
I just want-
wanted to hear Captain Guido's voice.
I want you to let you
He's
know.
got a couple chunks of really shiny coal for eyes, and you see like, I don't know, maybe like a carrot or something sticking out.
Okay.
But then he like grabs it, and you notice that it's just an icicle that had some orange glow to it, and he puts it on his belt like a weapon.
Okay.
A
Well,
weapon
let's-
or like a
I have a
codpiece?
number
Let's
of
everybody let
questions.
him finish saying what he's got to say. You're here because you need
Okay.
our help. What is it?
Well, seems you're looking for something. I could use some help getting some people out of a bad situation. So, let's stuff some coals.
all right.
Wait, hold
Let's
on,
stuff
hold
some
on.
coals
Do we
as
need
long
this?
as they're not stuffed in here.
Patches, do we need this person's help? Like, my people know kind of the direction. What did they tell me the direction of the caves were?
Yeah.
Do
they're
we know
like-
where the ship is, or do we need...
You
help.
got a vague idea.
Oh, okay.
The question is, how are you navigating currently? How do you know which direction is, say, north or northwest?
Patches?
Well, there's
I look
the sun.
directly at Patches.
Yeah, the sun is kind of covered in this constant snow and clouds and stuff like that.
It's called Dead Reckoning. I reckon we're going that way, and if I'm wrong, we'll be dead.
Well,
What's your
it's a
name,
good thing I
snow
showed
friend?
up then.
You steered us wrong plenty of times, Patches, but this time I feel like it's even wronger.
You can call me Rhyme.
That sounds like a fake name if I've ever heard one, and I've given plenty fake names out before.
You are the expert. So, Raimi, tell us about yourself.
Well, me and my people, we kind of been living out here in the wilderness, but lately, there's been an increase of capitalism, and my people. Good old Don thinks that they're nice, cheap labor.
Dead Bobo being the dog.
Are you nice, cheap labor?
Not if I can have anything to say about it. But
teaching people of capitalism.
I mean, he deserves a living wage if he can talk.
But is he living? Okay, are you living? Like, if I just put.
Are we gonna have this discussion in front of our guest, Jimmy?
I mean,
Jimmy,
you're a talking cat.
I was literally gonna take a sword and like see if it actually hurts him if it goes through him because he's snow.
That's rude. I stop you. That's rude, Jimmy.
I'm not a
Stop.
talking cat. I'm a cat.
I mean, I am a talking cat. I don't know what you're
So
smoking.
the talking cat is trying to stab the
he is a
talking
talking
snowman.
cat.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
He
I'm not
really
gonna-
is. Look at his toe.
Please,
I
please
thought it was
don't
a
try to
goddamn
stab our
joke.
guests.
But I want to
Gary
know
quit
if he's
philosophy.
how much is this
Ooh, got another
snowman
twist.
made of snow?
Father J.
Who gets the twist, Father J?
well, I mean,
Gets
snow
the
all the way
twist
through.
out of the J.
But I don't think you would like it very
That
much.
sounds
if I
like
just
Jimmy.
stuffed a coal
Yeah,
through
that
you.
sounds exactly like
That's
me, too.
true. Jimmy
Yeah.
is organs all the way through.
Yeah, he.
So Raimi says, I'm going to retcon one word in each sentence. Raimi says that some of their snowfolk brethren are enslaved by Amoros. They didn't necessarily say Deed Babo, but they did say Moros, which is his family name, Deed Babo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
So, and
Family drama.
And Raimi says they're in these glacier caves up by where your ship is. So two birds, two snow
Coals, one hole. I don't know.
Snow owls, one coal. Two holes.
Two holes,
Yes.
one coal.
Two holes, one coal. Clip, quote, everything there, right there. That's on a different channel. So,
It's on Christopher's OnlyFans.
yes, it's on. Yes, two holes, one coal. OnlyFans / DM Colofer.
So,
Back to this show.
Back to this show.
what caused
Here.
you to want to leave the city then? Or rather, what do you
Are
hope to
we
get?
planning a revolution
here?
right now? Are we doing a full-on, like, grab the guns, storm the palace, string up the traitors?
Well, you see,
do you
we
mean?
were here first, with the help of our wizard friend. But
Wizard friend.
that's besides the.
Indigenous
walk
people
right past
taking
that
back
one.
their
Wizard
land.
friend.
I can get behind that.
Who's your wizard friend?
He's long gone, but
Oh.
Dead?
wizard friend have a name?
Yeah. Let's see. It was
Off Brandolph?
It was an old winter wizard who made the first snow golem to be his.
I think you just called him the
companion.
originator.
Yeah, and then now your people, the snowfolk, call him originator, as they have propagated through the millennia.
Oh, I see. Okay. They're your creator. I got you.
Yeah, just
Originator.
just the yeah.
Such a dope title. We need a title
Originator.
like that. Then.
Is it original, though?
Is it originator? Although
Right?
It's the originator of.
it's the original originator.
I'm sorry. You were
Yeah.
going on. Go.
How many originators have you
We're
met?
so rude. We just interrupt everybody. Go. Raimi? Raimi is the name? You have an originator who originally created you. Very interesting. How many of you are there?
He's trying to build his cult some more.
Through the millennia, innumerable snowfolk have been created.
Innumerable.
That means
However,
Do you have...
but I'm not sure that Raimi would tell you the process, and it's up to Raimi.
Well, I'm not
There's
asking
at
the
least
process.
two.
There's
There's at least two.
Well, we're going to rescue some of your friends? Is that what we're doing? From...
If you would be so kind.
All right, everybody, we have to talk about this. So one of the Moraz has got his people, and their people, and then we're gonna piss off the Moraz again. We just stole.
We're gonna piss off.
Are we
one of
going
them.
back
We
to
don't know that's
Fruitopia
dead
or
Baba.
whatever? Or
Okay,
I don't know.
Swash,
This might be
I
a
know
goodbye.
your brain is cold addled because you're a sea creature at heart. So, Raimi said, "Hey, I was sent to stop you because you stole this skiff, but I know where your ship is, and it's where we can free some of my people. So, if you help me free my people, we'll get your ship free." And I won't turn you into Deed Babo Moros.
Okay.
However, there is a Moros that is holding my people as slaves.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's my
so
point.
we don't know
so
it's Steve Babo.
Yeah, but it's part of his family. It's just going to be another black mark on our.
But Bangert
he
Spoon
sent
was
out-
part of
yeah.
his family.
And he exiled him.
for 100 years.
A Baggart
I'm
Spoon
just saying
is
that
Moros.
we're just piling on
introduced
top
himself
of
as a Baggart
things.
Spoon, not Baggart
You're-
I think we'll get the
Moros.
ship and go.
Swash, you're worrying about tomorrow's problems today.
Oh, Jimmy,
That's a
Jimmy, that's
mistake.
such a cat thing to say.
That is.
It's such a wonderful cat thing.
I'm gonna give Jimmy a solid scritch behind his ears.
Jimmy has no concept of
That's it.
tomorrow.
I live all 9 lives today.
So Raimi has suggested, knows where the ship is. Help you scratch Raimi's back.
We stuff
he'll
him
scratch
full of
your
coal.
back. Right,
He
you
stuffs
stuff
something full of coal.
Raimi's coal, and he'll stuff your
Can
coal.
I use a secondary snow person as a proxy to stuff full of coal?
Or is coal
I'm
your
confused.
origin, Grimy?
Never mind.
That sounds like.
I
Continue.
don't have to answer that.
You don't have to answer any of that. You're fine.
If only it were uranium, they'd be like 2 million times more energy, and they'd never have to find more.
I feel like
I
that would
think
make us
that would
melt.
melt the snow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
Yeah.
Magic,
problems.
it's
I'm
magic
gonna finger
snow.
guns at Remy.
I lift my sticks.
So the proposition is on the table, on the deck. Proposition's on the deck, flopping around.
Yes, let's. I mean, we definitely need our ship because, like,
Right.
Captain Guido's there being drunk. We got a bunch of red shirts that are probably drunk. We should probably get drunk and be drinking with them because drinking alone is so sad.
Oh, I'm seeing a trend here.
Drinking?
Don't tell me I'm sad.
I don't see the trend.
It's the drinking part.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's entirely up
Which
to the
honestly
crew.
went without saying. So
Also,
Yeah, exactly. We gotta
Yes,
get our
Dungeon
drinking
Barkeep.
buddies back. We
Yeah, you need to
gotta
get
our
your drinking buddies back.
Yeah.
And Raimi wants to get their drinking buddies back.
So the quest for finding more drinking buddies is a go. To
Huzzah!
wherever
Let's go.
our ship is, Raimi, because you know
lead
the
the way, Raimi.
Do you have a compass?
Get on
Or
here
do
in
we have to
the
use
passenger
Don't need
seat,
one.
my friend. Show our driver where to go.
And
Who's
then,
driving?
Patches.
Patches.
Oh,
Our
good,
driver.
fantastic.
Well, it's-
Wonderful.
Once around the park, James.
show the navigator where to go. Our helmsman. Wow. Yeah.
I'm definitely the right person to be driving this thing.
Yes.
Raimi, being a snowfolk, has like an innate magnetic attunement to the much bigger magnetosphere of the planet, which you totally don't understand, except for maybe Bonnie. And so points the way up towards the Evig Moros, which is the Forever Frost. It's basically the very top of the world, the coldest place you could ever imagine, because everything on the ship is starting to freeze up, including the moisture inside the ropes for the sails, because remember there's additional sails even on the motorized skiffs, has frozen solid now. It's literally frozen rope.
So wait, the mountain range we're going to right now is also called Moros.
No. It's not even. It's just an area of the frost fields.
Okay.
It's like the top of the glacier, and when he's like, okay, slow down, right here, and then you see this like 10-meter hole in the ground, roughly circular, and it goes down into the glacier.
Oh.
And it is like bitter cold here. So right now, everyone should give me, except for Rhyme, a Constitution saving throw.
It's a little toasty today, a little warm.
This is cold by Wisconsin standards.
Oh, 15.
Just saying.
I mean,
11.
I feel like that's more or less most of us.
Oh wait,
More
I think
or
I have
less all of
advantage
us.
on this. Although it's not going to do me any good.
6,
The left
14,
number? Or I can
11.
never remember. Is it left
It's,
number?
it's always the first number, the left number, unless you have advantage or disadvantage. So it's always the first one. So Bonnie got a 15, Jimmy got an 11, Swash got a 14, Patches got a 6. So Patches and Jimmy, it's really fucking cold. Like, so cold that just by being out here, you each take 2 points of damage.
What a dick.
I have
Everybody?
resistance.
It's so cold.
I'll take 1.
You have what?
All right.
I have resistance to cold damage.
Okay, it even makes it through, so you still take 1 point of damage, but you're like, this is the coldest that you have ever been, especially Jimmy the cat.
I am. We did
So-
not take a short rest, right?
Our,
Or I'm sorry, long rest.
I would assume we have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can always,
think
in
we
between
do,
sessions,
yeah.
unless we like stop in the middle of something, which I try not to do, we're always getting a long rest.
Thank you.
Well, if you're up by Rhineland or Eagle River, it's a lot more snow than we get here in Milwaukee. But generally, the temperature doesn't vary that much because it's been like minus 50 here. Not recently.
Are we going to be in this cold for a little while longer? Is this something that's going to be happening? More damage?
Well, it looks like Rimey's pointing you to this hole in the glacier. Like, we're going to go down here.
Okay.
How do we safely go down a hole in a glacier?
Hey, there's
I
a
don't
big
know, but we're
snowstorm
gonna do it
coming
very
towards us all.
fast.
Got it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so there's like this, 10 meters, so about a 30-foot wide hole. You look at it, looks like the edges of the glacier just kind of were like melted, and there's like sluice channels. So at one point, maybe water flowed and caused this glacier cave to form.
Oh,
Like a loosh.
I'm just trying to decide if I should give resistance to Jimmy.
Okay.
Is that a cold thing? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm reaching out and touching you, Jimmy. And I'm casting resistance for, yeah. You get a D4 to roll for a saving throw.
I get a plus 1d4 on saving throws.
Oh, an eel flows out of my hand surrounding your forearm.
I like this even less. I am not a willing creature.
Just let this happen. Shh.
How much does
I am
Jimmy
an
weigh?
unwilling creature.
The
How
eel?
much does Jimmy weigh?
Oh.
I don't know, but
Soaking
I
wet?
don't like
Half
that
pounds?
question
$1.30.
either.
Is it less than 10 pounds?
No.
It's
Oh,
no.
no.
Okay.
He's not that small of a cat.
you cannot mage hand him. I'm sorry.
He's a people size.
He's not a cat, he's a cat person.
Apparently, just from my items alone is 64.55 pounds. And that's
So you
just
found
equipment.
Mulan, it's called, a glacier mill. It's like just a
I'm
hole
really
in the ice.
concerned by the thing that created the heat to make this hole.
That's a very good thing to be concerned about.
Because, like, yeah, I don't know how many chunky salsa blasts it would take to make a hole
If
that
Rhyme's
size.
people are in here, it's got to be done now, though, right?
Yeah, we also need a ship.
The blast. You mean the making of the hole? Yeah.
Rhyme, how did this hole get here?
Tell us about the hole, Rhyme.
Tell us about
Well,
the hole, Remy.
It just kind of.
Tell us about the hole, Remy.
I try not to investigate holes unless they're me-sized, so I'm not exactly sure how big how this hole came to be.
That's quote worthy. Never eat anything bigger than your head, and never investigate a hole bigger than you.
That's a solid cat meme right there, actually.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Somebody else quote that. I can't figure out how to pronounce
I'm
that
gonna
sentence.
do a clip because it encompasses
Right.
the whole scene.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get the skiff stopped and you kind of look down into this hole, and it goes fairly vertical for a little ways, but then it seems to level out. You're thinking I don't know, like a 15, 20 foot drop. I'm looking at my floor how far is it? 15, 20 foot drop, and then kind of goes off to the side.
Can the skiff make that, or do we need to get off the skiff?
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and take the skiff in there.
Oh boy. Okay. Give me one of your fancy navigation checks that we made there for you. Let's see here.
Is that a thing? Should that be on my sheet?
Yeah, let me open up your character. Crew.
Oh, water
Patches.
vehicles.
Yeah, this is technically a water vehicle. I'd call this a water vehicle.
Snow is water.
I'll give you
yes.
use dexterity for that query. So if you click on query, it'll give you you want to roll, and that's what do you want to roll with? And roll with dexterity. On the word, I think, on the word query. Holes in where they come from.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, dexterity.
Yes,
Dexterity.
that title came to me very easily.
Whoa, nice. 21.
21. Yes.
Yep. So you're do you warn everyone?
No, probably
Hold
not.
on tight.
So Patches Tokyo drifts the skiff and then guns it and then jams on the brakes and sails pop up and it stops real slow and the edge of the skiff kind of rises up and it rocks a little bit and then it plunges down into this hole.
Was this planned?
Anybody else getting Willy Wonka in the tunnel scene vibes?
The sails are
little
still
bit.
up.
Did you mean to do this, Patches?
Take the
Now-
sail down.
I
Take
did.
the sail down.
Shit.
It were very difficult, and I'm proud of it.
Hold on.
I trust in the
tight.
Patches trusts in me.
After 20 feet straight down, this is like a roller coaster. 20 feet straight down, it kind of levels out to about 45 degrees. But there's ice spires and stuff coming up there, Patches. You're going to have to turn the ship to the left. How are you going to do that? You're moving pretty quick.
The sails are still there.
Sail the braking sails are up, yeah.
Can I
Chunky or
drop
salsa?
just the sails on the left
Yes.
side?
You don't seem to you're not familiar enough with the controls to figure out how to just do one side.
Chunky or salsa? The explosion will
Alright,
push
so-
us in the direction we want to go.
Everyone to this side of the skiff, and I'm gonna, as I turn, I'm gonna have everybody lean on the gunnel.
All right, so he's everyone to port.
I do it.
I don't know
He
which one
points.
is
my
He
pork,
points.
so
He
I'm
points
gonna-
to
yeah,
the left side of the
The pointing is
You're-
what's appropriate.
this way. This way.
So is what we need some way to get the skiff to go the direction we want? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, there's an ice spire obstruction coming up that if you hit it is going to be the end of the skiff.
Oh,
maybe
okay. Right.
We're just driving around it.
you're basically in a fast attacked speedboat, and if it hits anything, it's probably going to get destroyed.
Okay, so I have a tentacle twist. Another one.
Oh.
Thank you, Father Jay. And I have create water.
Tell me more.
Well, what I'm thinking is it's so cold. You keep talking about how it's so cold, and the water would probably freeze instantly. And I wonder if I could do an Iceman kind of thing.
Yes.
Like push us away or do something.
Yeah,
Like
can you
underneath
pop-
us or something to push us, propel us around it.
I'm gonna pop the spell into. You talking about sacred water or?
no, I have crate or destroy
a whole
water.
bunch of stuff open here. I'm gonna close it all up so I can see what's going on.
I've got crate or destroy water.
Oops, I did.
I can crate up to 10
You did
gallons.
spare the dying twice.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just trying to close all the spells.
It says.
There you go. This one.
Yeah, right here. This one right here. It says it's got to put it in a container, but this is where the tentacle twist takes over.
10 gallons of clear water. Okay, so the tentacle twist will give you 10 times that, so 100 gallons. And the tentacle twist allows you to shape it into whatever form you need.
I just want to, whatever it's like. What would be the best thing? Spray it like at an angle to push us in one direction,
Make a ramp.
Created
or make a ramp.
yeah,
Oh,
like
you're
a
talking
ramp,
about
like a
language.
bobsled track.
Oh, I like this.
Can we do a ramp?
So you're gonna like an angled ramp to get the
Yeah.
skiff.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because there's like here's the tunnel. I'm trying to keep it in the scope of my. Okay, so here's the tunnel.
So
right?
the
And in
tunnel is your
middle-
face, and your nose is the obstruction.
Here's the tunnel is my window, and the ice spire is my nose, and you need to go this way. You need to go this way.
However you can imagine in your head that it working, I'm all for it.
So you start laying this Iceman track down, and and the skiff starts going up, and it's at this like 45-degree angle, and it's gonna get airborne real quick here. Do you want to make a landing ramp, or are you just gonna let it fly?
What do you want to do, Patches?
I'm gonna try the brakes, but if you want to help Fate along a little, that certainly wouldn't be a bad idea.
All right, yeah, I'll do whatever I can if I still have water left to try to slow us down.
Okay,
If that's what we want to do is stop. Yeah.
You come off that first ramp. The whole skiff is airborne at kind of like a 45-degree angle. You're all hanging on that left side, like threatened to fall off, and then
Classic swashbucklers.
You just put a kind of ice ramp here, and it hits it. It's rough. Everyone, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, screw you!
Oh.
7, 11.
Do I get any bonus for having 11 on both of my rolls?
Yeah, you don't fall off the ship,
Great!
but a ball of hissing fur goes flying past you all.
Can we grab him?
What really irks me is that my dice, it was like a 19 and a 12 on the virtual dice.
Flipped over.
Hey, Suni Mahara.
Hey,
Everybody
Suni,
sip on Suni.
your champion won on Tuesday.
Yeah. I awarded your gold.
Cheers, Suni.
So Jimmy in a flailing ball of, or maybe just a stoic, like, I knew this was gonna happen. I don't know. You tell me, Jimmy.
It's because this isn't my boat, so I don't have the power of ropes.
Right,
on
you
my
can't just
side.
reach out and grab the rope.
Yeah,
on this
exactly.
one.
That's what I was counting on, and forgot that this was a skiff.
You're like, rope. All right,
You betrayed me.
So when you bounce off the landing kind of ramp that Swash made there in his, so Swash, you're at the front of the ship. Patches, you're probably the furthest one back because you're at the tiller. It's got an old fashioned kind of with a throttle control there. So you see Jimmy airborne as the ship passing above the ship. You want to try to reach out and grab him?
Fate has taken me.
If I've got that option, hell yeah.
All right, you can try to make a dexterity save or a dexterity check at disadvantage. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Raimi, one of the
I
crew.
gesture towards you as you
Can I
fly
see
back.
where he's going to land?
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to miss the back rail of the ship.
Could I use the burglar's pack should have a grappling hook, should it not?
You literally are flying through the air for like 5 seconds right now. You're like, hold on, grappling hook.
Fair enough.
All right. What do you got, Rhymy?
So he just needs a little bit more. Would I be able to use the jump spell to give him that extra distance?
Ooh.
You could use it to reach up and grab him, and then try to. Let me find a window with your character in it right here. Nope.
I didn't upload any of the spells into there.
Chill
but
out.
No. I still have the. Google.
Chill out.
And then my backup plan was to use web to like make a net for him.
Oh, nice.
Rhymy.
Rhymy, you got a tentacle twist.
Oh.
You can use it to tweak.
Boy, there's a lot of people showing up who probably don't know what's going on. I think the web spell would be the better, because you could use part of the ship to throw it up and try to catch
Spider-Man me.
The story
I
so
feel
far.
like I'm getting a Spider-Man.
Let's let this play out, and then I'll catch everyone up.
Yeah, not
Yeah, so-
necessarily so far, but what are we doing right now?
So,
Yep.
yeah, Rhymy is going to use a spell slot for the web. He's just gonna like
Is it
reach
snow
in.
Swab? Snow web?
He peels snow out of his chest, throws it out, and then it starts to solidify into a sticky web for the cat.
It's like this frost-covered sticky web. It looks like crystalline and hard, but Jimmy, when you hit it, it kind of like wraps up in it's soft, but it's very cold. You're very cold, and now you're kind of wet.
Of course.
You're
I
wet
wouldn't
and you're
have it
cold.
any
Love
other
this
way.
adventure.
I hate this place.
When can we go to a desert?
Yeah, right.
Depends what happens next session.
Sounds like I'm trying to get to a desert next session.
All right, and then the web just kind of keeps you from falling off the back of the skiff, and you're able to climb out, or Rhymy hauls you in. Here's what's happening: is today the crew stole a high-speed snow skiff to go find their ship that Tony Cannoli's crew had stashed somewhere, instead of repairing and bringing back like they said they were gonna. After they stole the skiff, like a snow torpedo got fired out of Froshtopia to chase them down, but it turned out to be Rhymy, who's actually a snowfolk, like a living snow person, bounty hunter, who saw an opportunity here to get their people freed from Evig Moros, which is an area called the Forever Frost, and they are enslaved by, Rhymy just said, Amoros. He didn't say who. And so now they're on their way. They've just tipped down into a molin, which is a glacier mill. It's just a big 10-meter hole in the ground, in the glacier. And they're going down this like glacier cave, which is now rapidly starting to dwindle in size after they just turned left by avoiding some ice spiders with some really creative create water and X-Men a la Iceman effects. And that's where we are.
So you're saying we're Mario Karting through a glacier right now?
Yeah, but the tunnel's getting the glacier tunnel's getting smaller and smaller now at a quite rapid pace. The
Good thing we
brake
have
sails
chunky salsa.
are doing as much as they can to slow you down, but it looks like you might come to a sudden halt soon.
Is that sudden halt going to be better or worse if we like break the skiff right now?
The smaller the skiff is, the slower it'll slow down. Is that what you're asking?
More of like, because if it's narrowing, the skiff is going to get stuck and we're going to get all launched because of inertia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if we like break the rudder or one of
I don't know
the
how this is.
skis things,
Mhm.
one of the what we're riding on, if we break one of those, we might start, sliding and slow down a little bit more.
That sounds like an artificer question to me.
I would prefer not to break the
Can I
ship
roll
we're
for
on.
it? Because I, as a person, don't know the
You can
answer.
100% roll for it. That's why I
you.
suggest.
Ooh, I have a tentacle
Great.
twist now.
Jimmy,
What would you like me to roll?
Jimmy,
We're halfway to a kraken.
halfway to a
We're at
kraken.
half kraken alert, half kraken alert.
Half kraken.
Oh, we're halfway there. What would you like me to roll for that information?
Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna open up your character sheet, and
Great.
this is one of the few places where the mechanics get in the way of the story.
Yes.
I try
Oh,
not
and
to
now
do.
Bonnie's has a tentacle twist as well.
Why don't
thank
you?
Thank you, Suni.
It's gonna be like a wisdom. I'm gonna say a wisdom check. What's your best wisdom skill?
None
Insight?
of them.
None of them. Yeah, really.
They're all the same.
All right. Well,
They're all
then
the same.
just give me a wisdom check.
Great.
I guess that'll do it. With advantage because it's a mechanical question.
Okay. I'm just gonna click
Wisdom.
insight. I'm gonna roll it as insight.
That's fine.
I just thought I'd get that. So 12.
12. Yeah,
yeah.
you think maybe if you break off the ski, it'll turn the skiff sideways and hopefully drop it down so that when it does come to a halt, you're not all flung off of it, but you might just get all pressed into the deck.
Great. Okay. I do that.
Okay.
Let's
So-
do that.
So Bonnie's like, yes, if we break off the port side, if we break off the back of it, it'll start dragging and sliding. Patches, you turn the rudder hard starboard, which will cause more drag and cause the skiff to flip over. And then we'll break the front support off that ski to let it fly away, and the ship will drop down onto its side and just basically slide down on the port side until it stops, hopefully not flinging anybody off of it for some large falling damage.
I don't like this, but it's better than death.
Correct.
Oh, and you got a tentacle disc. So this will be a. We can do this a couple different ways. No, I don't want to use tentacle disc. We're gonna do a team skill set of skill checks here. So, Patches will have to do a navigation check. Bonnie, who's gonna help break the skiff ski off with you?
I will totally help.
Okay, so
Somebody
Jimmy
with
and
a better strength than I do.
Bonnie. Well, Bonnie, you can do like
Wait, what are we trying
You
to
have
do
your
here?
Eldritch Cannon.
you could
you
use your
summon
Eldritch
that?
Cannon. You're gonna have it sitting
If
on your
I-
shoulder.
Yeah, if I can make that happen somehow in the middle of all of this.
We got
make
2
it
more to
be-
go, Cindy.
I think I've got a force cannon.
Yes. Yes, an Eldritch
Yeah, Force
Cannon.
Ballista.
can.
Soon you see the octopus in the middle of the screen? There's 2 empty.
Bottom
Yeah,
two.
so
It's when there's
Form an
8.
upside
I'm
down
gonna make it be
first.
the force ballista, and it's gonna be on my shoulder with no feet.
What are we trying to do?
You're going to blow
Break something?
off the
Trying to
port
knock
side
off cliff.
ski so that the ship drops and turns so that when it comes to an abrupt stop, which it's now guaranteed to do, you all don't get flung off of it. Instead, you just get
So-
all pressed into the deck.
So is Jimmy
I
on
got
the
a 3
back
on
on the
that, so-
skiff? Like, did the
Yeah,
web
yeah,
bring him
yeah,
back
yeah.
on the skiff? Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, that's
the
part I missed.
web, he managed to catch the web
Okay.
and,
gotcha.
and not fall off the ship. Otherwise, he'd be tumbling behind you taking damage.
Right. Gotcha.
Ow, ow, ow,
Ow.
ow, ow.
All right, what's my check? What's my check?
Okay, so Jimmy and Bonnie are going to try to break off the skiff properly. Patch is going to try to hold the rudder due starboard. Swash, you're totally on the front of the ship, and you like hear them talking about destroying the skiff, and you're like dead right at the front because you had just finished this ramp thing.
Right. Okay.
What do you want to do? What do you want to be part of in this?
Oh, right. I don't know. I'm sorry. What would I do?
Well,
I
there's
want to watch these guys do this. I just blew my load.
Sure.
Oh.
If you just like grab onto some rope
Yeah.
and hang on.
Yeah.
He's slowly
I don't
unbuttoning
know what else
his
to
shirt.
do. You guys got it
He's
under
slowly
control.
unbuttoning his shirt.
Wow, what a crewmate. What a guy. What a
He did
companion.
he just ice man you all to safety.
He did.
Well,
he
relative
did.
safety.
I already
Alright.
forgot about that.
Raimi, you got anything that might help in this situation? I mean, if you crash, you're just going to crash into snow, and it'll just take you a little while to like rebuild yourself.
I mean, an extra handbrake and some stuff would probably be fine.
Okay. All right. So, Patches, you can give me one of those marine vehicle checks. Bonnie, you can make an attack with your Eldritch Cannon. Jimmy,
I already did.
cool. Jimmy, just make a general attack. We'll say you have you have a crowbar on you or something, right? Yeah, you got a crowbar. We'll just say that you're whacking away with the crowbar to like break these. Bonnie's like, break that bolt and break that strut, and it's like at the deck. Whack, whack, whack.
And Ryman's gonna hear break that, and he's like, "Oh, we're breaking things." He's just gonna reach down and
Oops, sorry.
All right, bad Eldritch Cannon blast, bad water view. Oh, this is gonna be so terrible.
This is not good.
Okay,
should I roll athletics or?
To break something, just roll an attack, like a melee attack.
So
Well, there's gonna
yeah,
be
more
some
or less
cleavage
an
here now.
athletics check.
All right, I know how this is gonna play out now.
Okay.
Badly.
Hey, chill out.
18.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, chill out.
Me and Rymy doing the work.
Okay,
If
so-
it looks like it's really not going to work, I do have a backup idea.
All right, so you were expecting Bonnie to blow the front. You were expecting Bonnie to destroy the front strut on the port side ski, but she missed. But the success was on the back. So now, or vice versa. So now the skiff went nose down, and it's threatening to flip up and do exactly what you didn't want to happen, which is everyone go flying off when it stops fast. So no matter what you do with the rudder, because of your 6, it doesn't matter. So now the skiff is going nose down. It's starting to burrow, like float. Snow is flying in everyone's faces, and it's looking pretty dire. That it's gonna. You can see the sails are like scraping against the side of this glacier tunnel as you're speeding down it, and now the back of the skiff is starting to like bounce off the top of the glacier. So it's like, and at any moment it could catch and thrust you all forward some 4d6 worth of falling damage.
All right.
Well,
so
it doesn't
I
really
would like
matter.
to use my action surge to wing my grappling hook out and against a stalagmite, while trailing the rope behind me and saying, "Everyone, grab a hold!" And then kicking off.
Okay,
I will do my best to grab a hold.
All right,
Let's
Patches
skip it fuck.
first. Give me a dex check, I guess. You're gonna like try to get that grappling hook out there.
I feel like this is going to destroy the skiff more than we intended.
The skiff is
Oh,
doomed
the skiff
now.
is a lost cause at this point.
It's whether or not you all
Wait.
get thrown off of it for a lot
Quick
of
question,
damage.
though. Does the skiff have an anchor?
Ooh.
That's a great question.
It still
Wait.
doesn't.
These skiffs.
Okay.
How do these skiffs stop normally?
They have breaking
By better
sails.
drivers.
Oh, breaking sails.
Breaking sails in Tokyo Drift. Hockey stops.
Noted, Sue.
Oh, we're yeah. All right.
We're breaking ankles on the ice.
Yep.
Snowballs to the model's chest.
Well, that was not a great roll.
That's a terrible roll. So you throw your grappling hook off while you're holding onto the tiller, and your grappling hook just goes sailing off behind you and dragging behind you. Ding, 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 ding. All right. One
All
more
right,
action.
New plan. Has anyone got a new plan?
Blow off the other side of the rudder with chunky salsa.
Okay, the
I
first
have a
roll is a
port
success.
ballista.
The skiff didn't stop this one. What's next?
You have a laser
Force
rifle.
ballista to the other side.
I mean, if you want me to blow it off, I'll blow it off.
I
Do
mean,
it.
we've already determined that the skiff is a lost cause, so why are we trying to save it
We've
more?
stolen a thing we've already broken.
All right, I'll shoot at whatever you want.
Okay.
Please?
What's the plan now?
Patches is
I'm
going to
shooting
shoot
where
off the
Where Jimmy's
remainder of
going.
the ski.
Life,
So
love,
that
and the
it
pursuit
can-
of happiness.
It can actually go the way that we need it to go.
All right, so that'll be a 20 to hit. So you're gonna hit. Oh, you're trying to shoot the ski off. Okay, so you. This ski is here. Okay, You successfully destroy the other strut, and the ski goes like flying backwards. You see this 20-foot long ski go back, and now the ship kind of lists to port side. It's the nose is still digging, like the bowsprit's still digging into this ice tunnel. It's starting to slow down. I'm gonna make a 1% roll. Ooh, and it comes to a fairly abrupt stop. Everyone make, I was gonna say an agility check. Everyone give me a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
All 5 of you.
I am good at that.
Me too.
I'm not.
Let's see.
Okay.
Jimmy looks
Hey.
good.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I
Everyone looks
do.
good. And Rhymy,
Does
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
like
hey.
you all were braced for the crash. You knew it was going to happen. So when it comes to an abrupt stop, you're all like, whoa, like swinging out on whatever you're holding on to. And then you come back and land on the deck, which is kind of like at a 60-degree angle. And it's like, and it just comes to a dead stop and no one takes any damage.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
everyone alive?
Okay, so the
I love it.
skiff is basically ruined at this point. You're standing in a cave formed within the glacier's ice. It's very, very cold in here. We haven't reached the do a con save time yet, but all you see, like, it's kind of dark, but there's some light filtering down from the tunnel above. You're not sure how far down you traveled. It's quite some ways, and everything is just like this blue-white ice.
You know what time it is? Thieving
cold.
time. Let's check out this
Righty.
skiff to see if there's any supplies on it.
What?
Well, I'm
He's
hoping
right. We
Riley
should
can
check
tell
if
us
there's
which
any
way to go.
supplies on the skiff.
Yeah. The skiff
Yeah.
is also a great source of wood that we can use to make so many fires. Just so many fires.
So, Rhymy, you're like looking around and you kind of understand that you've dropped through like the top layer of the glacier and you're down into the deeper confines, and you know that this is the right way to go, which will get you to where your people are currently enslaved.
Yeah, all according to plan. We're going the right way still.
Oh, Grant,
Oh, fantastic!
lead the way.
Lead the way.
It's gonna do
Please.
a little snowman shuffle. He's gonna head on in.
Snowman shuffle.
You're not like 3 balls of snow, are you? Like, that's a form
That-
you can take if you want, but I figured you were in like humanoid form.
I mean, he is human, but like, you know, he's still dragging his feet a little bit because it feels nice. Get that extra snow build up there.
You get a little taller every time you try it.
Can we make Grimy a gargantuan creature?
Grimy. Yes.
It could happen if there was enough snowpack instead of like ice, which is where you're at right now. It's like
Can
mostly
we take
ice.
several hours to make Grimy a gargantuan creature?
Okay,
Yeah, as they're going, he's like packing in the spot where, you know, he got a little laser blast earlier. He's packing in that space.
That's fair. That's fair.
right. He was really thin. He was looking really thin, and so now he's like, "Ooh, nice background. I like it."
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
that's solid.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Blue-white ice. It's kind of dark. It's going to get darker as you go, probably. Rhymy, you know you're in the passageway that's considered as Pumpkin River, and you know that there's going to be a branch off to the right that's going to be, or to the right, that's going to be Wonderland, and you want to go into the Wonderland branch of these glacier tunnels.
Your people
Yeah,
have
it's
a
a-
lot of whimsy to them, haven't they?
They do.
Yeah.
There's probably some reason for the names. You just, at the moment. So
I feel like they're all.
I'm gonna
very
blame Lewis
misleading.
Carroll, but I don't know that Bonnie knows who Lewis Carroll is. So
I don't know that the rest of them will. I'm just basing it off this map I have.
great.
So, okay.
We go.
I think these names are super misleading, and this is a death trap. As always.
It's cold and I hate it.
You're right. Too.
Swash, do you have shoes on?
Of course, I got boots on.
Oh,
Everyone have shoes on?
Yeah.
I don't have
mean,
shoes on.
Well, Rhymy doesn't need shoes. You just shape spats out of like ice. Ice spats.
Looky
Do
right.
halflings usually have shoes?
Probably.
Depends on the type of halfling you are. Are you a shoe wearing or a shoe shoeing? A shoe. shoe.
I feel like Tabaxi
Shoe
normally
is shoeing?
don't wear shoes, but see Tabaxi would most likely because like all those rusty nails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess
been-
this would inherit from DCC. Do halflings in DCC wear shoes?
Well, one of your legs is metal.
There's that,
I would say you're in boots for sure, Bonnie.
Do you
I
wear?
can't
So,
see
yeah.
you.
or
You probably
at
have
least
a
a
boot.
singular boot.
You have a
Yeah.
boot.
If
I'd
nothing
say.
else, then it's a reason to sort of
In fact,
equivocate
since you're
the
a
leg.
halfling artificer, you have steel-toed boots because you tend to drop stuff.
Oh
on
my
your-
god,
your 1 foot.
OSHA
That's rude.
certified.
Yeah,
OSHA certified,
I think
non-slip
yeah.
steel-toe boots for the artificer. That's right.
With metatarsal guards. The whole
Yeah, no,
shebang.
Yeah, artificers are absolutely OSHA approved. They're like the OSHA paladins.
OSHA.
Time to
Oh
kick
my god,
things.
new D&D character confirmed.
OSHA paladin.
Yeah.
Paladin of OSHA. Yes.
Paladin of
The
OSHA.
god of safety.
Workplace safety. There you go.
Yeah. Do I want to lose another leg? Absolutely not. So,
Oh, and there's one more tentacle twist. Oh, the guest gets a tentacle
Remy!
twist. Excellent.
Rhyme
Right.
gets his second tentacle twist, I believe.
so I'm shuffling
second one,
along with my peg leg and my OSHA certified boot.
Your electro leg isn't peg leg. It's got a foot on it because it's got that spring jack thing in it.
That's true. It's got like a little thingy, but it's mostly
Herpes, yeah.
it's
It's
not
not like a
wearing its own
pogo
boot.
stick.
Yeah, it's not wearing its own boot.
Everybody. Oh, I can't get a twist.
Guido gets the crack.
What happens is when you fill all the tentacles on the center of the interface, there's Suni Mahara. I
think
get
he's
a
done that.
kraken. He did just
think he's done that.
release the kraken.
Yeah, but he needs to say who the last twist goes to. Because it cannot go to...
It can't go to me, so it has to go to somebody else. But then I get a kraken. I get a full 8 tentacle twists, which is a perfect time to take a break before the tentacle twist, before the kraken happens.
Okay.
Time to go make some yellow snow.
All right.
Bonnie,
so
you
yeah,
get a second twist.
Two.
Bonnie. Okay.
All right, so Bonnie's got 2.
Yes.
I've got
And
one.
I think
Rhyme
everybody has
got
one.
2.
Okay.
Rhyme has
Oh,
2.
Rhyme has 2. Everybody has
4,
I got another
Oh,
one.
good. All right. I have to
you go.
conjure up a kraken.
Should I use one of my tentacle twists to say that I have a boot for my non-peg leg
Maybe.
foot?
No, absolutely not. I already decided that
great.
you have steel-toed boots because you're artificer. In this world,
Okay.
you just when you manifested in this universe, you had steel-toed boot on.
And plus, still, you're like the actor, so you got all these costumes, and no way that a costume doesn't have a boot.
All right, Captain. You want to set
I guess
us
there's
up for
that too.
break?
Okay.
Yeah, so the crew has stolen a high-speed snow skiff, and they were met by a snowfolk bounty hunter, Raimi, our ship's guest for the day, and they made an agreement that you stuff coal up me and I'll stuff coal up you, whatever that
Two
means.
coals, or 2 holes, 1 coal.
2 holes, 1 coal. Two
One hole, two
coals, 2 holes, 1 coal.
1 hole, 2
Either way, it's
okay.
weird.
Yeah.
There's not a good way to do that one.
No.
Nah.
And so Patches decided he was just going to dip the skiff into the Moulin, the Moulin, because it is actually a French word for mill, into the Glacier Moulin. And away they went until they realized that the tunnel was slowly contracting to the point where it was going to crash and throw them all off for a bunch of damage. So after failing and flailing, they managed to bust the ski and stop the skiff and take no damage. They are now in the Pumpkin River passage of these glacier caves. They need to make it through the Wonderland and into the Gypsum Passage.
Oh. We gotta go through the Wonderland.
You got to go through Wonderland, get to the Gypsum Passage, and then you're almost to the Northwest Passage, which is where you need to be. So
Hey.
just 3 long dungeon crawl passages.
Well, welcome back, Dredge.
Hey, Dredge.
Probably got this.
Well, that's it. We're going to go to our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
We'll
10
be back in
minutes.
10 minutes.
I was a sailor boy, and a tale to you I'll tell. It's all about the things I saw down in the diving bell. Down in the diving bell at the bottom of the sea, there lives a pretty mermaid the fishermen like to see.
Persuasion and too weary. Lebiesta lima leo fictum. Neoesis gelium inteste. Broidio veririum. Yes, yes, I've summoned the
I was a sailor boy, and a tale to you I'll tell. It's all about the things I saw down in the diving bell. Down in the diving bell at the bottom of the sea, there lives a pretty mermaid the fishermen like to see.
conversation and too weary. Lebiesta lima leo fictum, neoesis gelium inteste, broidio veririum. Yes, yes, I've summoned the Gelatinous cubes, the mystic knives, and the phylacteries. Sugarlet cereal, now with marshmallows. They are truly delicious. You'll never get my marshmallows.
Get in the pot.
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 Get in the fucking pot.
Hurry up. Get in the pot.
Everybody, move your body.
Release the Kraken!
Oh.
Release the Kraken!
Yes.
Look, we released the Kraken and lost 2 crew right off the bat.
8-2 crew.
8-2 crew. Oh, I gotta turn the sound down on the stream now because I hear a slight echo delay there. All right. So, stole a high-speed snow skiff, crashed it down into a glacier cave hole, and cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Release the dredge. Release the sea dredge. Well, they're going to find the sea dredge. And so they're in this glacier cave, which is different than an ice cave. An ice cave is a rock cave with ice in it. This is ice with a cave in the ice. It's all glacier. There's no rock. There's bits of rock that have been picked up by the glacier over time. But Coffee Man, yes, that's exactly what Captain Guido said at the brothel. Noodles, bars, and brothels, what more do you need? That's from the Expanse.
That's a what now? It sounds great.
It's everything that's available on series in the Expanse, according to Amos.
All right.
It's like noodles, bars, and brothels. All right. Well, we'll get moving without Bonnie, who cannot tell what 10 minutes is, ever. So, you're down in a hole, and I don't know if you can be saved in these glacier caves. And Raimi says, we got to get through Pumpkin River into Wonderland and then to Gypsum Passage to reach the Northwest Passage, which is where their people are being held against their will.
Okay.
But we totally did say noodles, sweet. Several times. So,
we do several times.
And just before the break, the Kraken was filled, and so the Kraken will be released. No, the Kraken shall be released. Yeah. Oh, I see an elbow. I see a Bonnie elbow. I see a Bonnie elbow there.
A wee Bonnie elbow.
A wee Bonnie elbow. It's a wee Bonnie.
I'm just gonna sit down here.
Toot, no one saw nothing. We were waiting for you.
Nobody saw anything.
So,
I entered back as smooth could be.
Yep, you dust yourselves off of the ice and everything, and then there's a rumbling sound. It seems a little far off.
I'm alarmed.
That sounds like the ice kraken. Is that the ice kraken? I bet it's the ice kraken.
Raimi, you're the expert.
Is that a frost kraken?
Well, we should probably hurry up a little bit. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Great. We'll move ahead.
All right. So you gather up your stuff and you start heading towards. You see a branch in the tunnels about.
Did we get
60 feet
stuff
ahead.
from the? Did we get any supplies from the speeder, snow speeder, skiff?
Skiff?
We could call it a snow speeder. I don't think that's trademarked. What kind of?
I
what
couldn't
kind
think of what we. Like if there's any blankets, food, anything
Survival
like that.
kit.
Yeah.
Definitely not blankets because they're reindeer clan or Moros. They don't get cold or ice elves.
Gotcha.
No, they don't get cold. Definitely no blankets. Let me roll a percentage. Or Jimmy, you brought it up. Roll me a percentage die.
Okay.
We'll say high is good.
Jerky flare.
That's a 39.
All right. You find some rations, but they're frozen solid. So you do have some food. You just have to thaw it out.
Fantastic. That's more food for our ship.
But no medical kit or anything. You find these skiffs are really only to hold 6 people, so you find six rations, 6 doses of ration.
Nice.
6
Raimi's
helpings.
gonna see him digging through. He's like, "Are you peckish? Do you require sustenance?"
No, it's more of just it's already broken, so why not steal from it?
That makes sense. But if you need me, I could get you a Sprite cranberry if you want a Sprite cranberry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna offer some of your
That's seasonal.
snow flesh.
Well, that's seasonal. I love that.
What?
There's only one season
Oh,
up on
you
the frost
mentioned it.
fields.
I could go for a Sprite cranberry.
I would also not be opposed to a Sprite cranberry.
Alright, so Remy's gonna move his hands in the air. The snowflakes, they're gonna look like little sprites. And I'm gonna cast Good Berry. They're the Sprite cranberries.
Like ice sprites? They look like ice sprites?
Yes. that is how my
No
my
spread.
swarm looks.
Little glowing wing things are floating around, and then he has a red berry, a handful of red berries, I think, in his hand. Let me look up the.
I believe
I think
it's
it makes
four.
10. Oh, there's a 4?
I'm pretty sure, and they heal like 2 points of HP or something like that.
Ice
I like
sprites
how
like
you took that as
up
Bonnie
to 10
saying
berries
that,
Yeah.
in your
not
hand.
just jelly.
Up to 10 berries.
Shinobi!
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 My Shinobi.
Since I'm
Mama
giving out,
Shinobi.
Yes.
giving out the Sprite cranberries, I would like to name the originator.
Okay.
LeBaron Jaimes.
Baron what?
You gonna drop that in
LeBaron
this,
Jaimes.
drop that
Yeah,
in the text for me. Yeah, I'll put that in the lore.
I know the name of the originator.
Yeah, it's just come to Rhyme. All right, so he's got a handful of Sprite cranberries, and then the shaking comes again. It sounds like it's a little closer.
All right, we were leaving.
Let's go ahead and mosey.
get going.
Let's
Which way there,
Let's
Rhyme?
go. Let's go.
Down and to the right.
Oh, okay, down to the
Let's
right.
go
Let's go.
so
down
far.
and to the right.
Shinobi
Let's
asked for
down
the
to the
story
right.
so far. Okay, so today the crew heisted a high-speed snow skiff from a hangar in Froshtopia, which is basically the North Pole, where a mad Russian Santa Claus named Deed Babo Moros has a global crime empire. They're chasing after their ship, which was supposed to be brought to them by Tony Canoli's crew last session, but that was used for a heist and then ditched up in Evigmoros, which is the Forever Frost. When they stole the skiff, a snowfolk bounty hunter, this week's guest, Crow the Alchemist, was sent after them. And Rhyme, the character, saw an opportunity to free some of their enslaved snowfolk by stuffing coal in their stocking. It's a mutual helping of each other again. So Rhyme says, I know where your ship is and we can get there, but if I need you to help me get some of my snowfolk people free. And so now they're in a hole in a glacier where they just crashed the skiff. The tentacle twists just released the kraken, and there's a rumbling in the ice.
No tentacle twists yet, because the kraken has not. The kraken, whatever the problem's going to be, hasn't surfaced. So the kraken's is still full.
So we gotta bank that one.
Kraken's released, but it's just chilling. You know, it's waiting for its opportunity.
Welcome
to the dungeon. We got fun and
Welcome to the dungeon, Yaml, Yaml, Yaml.
Yaml, yaml, yaml. Join the dungeon. Buckle the swashes.
Yaml, Yaml, Yaml.
And swash those buckles.
Yaml, Yaml, Yaml. Yaml, Yaml. Dicka, dicka, duck.
All right,
Dicka, dicka,
so-
duck. Dicka, dicka, duck. Dicka, dicka, duck.
That's where we're at. Rhyme says we should get moving
Let's do it.
because
Let's get moving.
that rumbling is not good.
Noted.
Rumbling in underground caverns is always not good.
The map run, James. Got it. All right, that is now lower. What is going on now? Oh, Sharknado. No Sharknadoes in the glaciers.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Think Umwanch.
Yeah.
All right, so you start hustling. Are you moving like fast? Or are you like, tell me
Looking
what
at-
set
Don't be sorry,
from
Shinobi.
1 to
I was on
5.
mute
How
that
much
whole time.
urgency do you have in your step currently?
6.
6 or 7?
4.5.
From 1 to 5, 6 or 7. Okay.
Because like the sooner we get to our ship, the
It would be a
safer
5,
we
but
would
I've got a
most
prosthetic
likely
leg,
feel.
so
You know?
Would I be able to use Pass Without Trace while we're steadily going along? Makes a little sneak here.
Pass. Let me,
Plus 10 to stealth checks.
just for them. A veil of shadow silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection during duration within 30 feet of you. Okay. Yeah, sure. You could totally do that.
Oh,
So
So now
a little
we're
bit sneakier.
stealth running.
But instead of a veil of shadows, it's probably like a mini snowstorm or something.
Yeah, everything is from like the ice sprites, so nice.
The ice
Snowy,
sprites are throwing
silly.
down like soft snow so that you can walk on it and it makes less noise as you all move.
And then it's
So
souping up the
it's-
tracks behind us.
Yeah. They're back there with little brooms,
It's like curling, but better.
but backwards.
Yeah.
They're curling
wait,
backwards.
curling curling. Okay, not like
Yes,
curling. Not like backwards knitting.
Right.
I don't think anybody besides you thought of that, but okay.
No, it's probably not.
Okay, so you're all going to have plus 10 bonus on stealth checks. I suspect that you all. Does that mean you're going to try to move silently now?
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, it's at the very least.
Rhyme
I'm
thinks
gonna
there's
try.
danger, and I agree.
But I've got a fake leg, so that's not going to be easy for me.
All right. Well, if you want,
Riley
you
says
can.
we should try to walk quietly. Then
Yeah.
I will do the thing.
All right, then everybody make stealth checks.
All right. Oh, actually, I have a pretty high dexterity. Oh, 6. Well,
So
Dirty
16, 20, 16, 30. 13. That's
30.
okay. 22. I mean, you still get plus 10 and so.
Oh, a
you
3.
don't. But you don't have heavy. I thought I fixed that. You don't have heavy armor on. Oh.
Well,
Is it
the only
is the
thing
space
that
armor heavy? I don't
would
think
do
it is.
give disadvantage.
you invented it, so
Right.
So I mean, we can just ignore that tag, and he still rolled a 3 plus 0.
Yeah.
Hey, and you got it with the stuff.
No, I did. I rolled that to see like why it's still.
Yeah, I know, but now you got what his is. 3 plus
Oh,
10, 13.
Here we go. I got it. I found it. I bet now if I do. Solid. There we go. Okay, so you got an 18 then. We'll just take that first one.
I'll take it. Sure.
Okay.
All right.
18, 20, 16, and 20. 18, 30, 16, and 20. Okay, so you're all very silent. You keep looking around to make sure everybody's with you because you've never been this quiet as a group in your life. And this thing's gonna get a thing. This thing's
A
gonna
thing
get
for the thing.
Is
a
this
thing
the
for the
Kraken?
thing. A thing for the thing. It is, yeah.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
snow kraken. It's hunting us.
No, I already did an ice kraken last session. I'm not gonna do that again. That would just be lazy.
I mean, we didn't kill it, so
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I'm more creative than that. I already had this all set up. 16. So 20, 16, 30, 18, and 22. You all made it. It does not hear you, but there's still a rumbling in the general vicinity, in the very close area. Okay, and then you get to this wide passage that's this kind of odd, glowing, multicolored ice. And Raimi, you're like,
on it.
that's Wonderland.
cool.
I want to eat the different colored ice.
What makes it Wonderland?
Wonder.
All right.
Fairly
I-
direct.
So
Don't
did,
lick the multicolored snow.
did we completely avoid the whatever the Kraken is?
Nope, it just didn't sense you just yet.
Okay.
it's still moving nearby. You still hear something rumbling through the ice. Like every once in a while, cracks form in a wall near you.
Should I open up the Kraken?
Sweetie Kraken, smelly Kraken,
I'm opening
fire,
the Kraken
no
back
burning Kraken.
So you
Burning Kraken.
you turn down into Wonderland, and as you're moving through Wonderland, you're still in stealth. Behind you, you hear like a wall of ice crumble, and when you turn and look, you see this giant ice worm.
Look at that. What the?
It's like burrowing through the ice.
I know exactly where you got that from, and that's funny.
Raimi called it Azul Halud.
Right?
Nice.
All right, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's,
I know where that came from too.
Yeah, because
It's from Dune, right?
Yeah.
It's from Dune.
Well, Halud, Shai Halud is from Dune. The image
Shai
is
Hulud is,
from Subnautica.
yeah.
Okay, that thing goes like you just see its nose go by, and then a long body, and eventually it tapers off to this two-pronged kind of tail, and it's going perpendicular to you right now.
is the earworm tail. That's creepy.
It
Yeah,
is
I
creepy.
hate those.
Gross.
Nobody
You had to say it.
the thing.
Okay, so now you're moving down.
I want to kill it so bad now.
So bad.
You're in Wonderland.
So bad.
It's even colder in here, and the
Polymorph.
multicolored ice is kind of hard to get a grip on. So you're like staggering around, kind of moving through like a mind fog, sort of.
Raimi, would it be better if I were drunk?
I fail to see how that would help our current situation.
Have you dealt with these before, Ryan?
You'd be a whole lot
There
more
is-
happier.
There is no these with Azul Halud.
Oh, there's just the one. Oh.
There can be only one.
So if we fought it and won, would people be mad?
Nobody would believe you.
Unless we had its head.
Yeah, I was just about to go there. Do I hear new masthead? Or figurehead? Figurehead, there we go. That's the word.
Figurehead, yeah.
Masthead works.
Yeah.
Masthead, figurehead, whichever.
Yep.
For our ship.
That's what
Are
I'm
we
hearing.
suggesting hunting this thing? How big is this? This is very big, right?
It's
Okay,
pretty
let's
large.
get to the ship, because you know what the ship has? Cannons.
Yes.
Well, it's got
Not great cannons,
it's
but
got
still
chase
cannons.
cannon.
Yeah, it's got things we can shoot.
Itty bitty cannons.
Okay, is that
I-
more
I
cannons than
second-
you have?
I second
have-
this
I
plan.
think it is.
A single force cannon. Until my next long rest.
And a lot
Sorry,
more
because
protection.
plan.
The lights are kind of dizzying, and you swear after a while they're moving, and you're all getting a little kind of loopy and dizzy. And I need you all to give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you kind of fall over up against the wall.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, Swash, how long does that spell last for? Just out of
15.
curiosity.
I don't know. It wasn't that long ago. I'd say you still have it.
Well, that's why I'm
So
asking.
you get a D4.
Well, if the duration's like one round, then probably not.
No.
If it's
I don't
1
think so. Hold
hour,
on.
maybe.
Hold
What are we
on.
talking about?
The resistance I gave him.
Yeah. Isn't it a cantrip?
It is. Durations. Oh, it's a
Oh,
concentration up to a minute. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. As soon
Okay.
as you said resistance, I'm like, oh, right, that's a cleric spell.
15,
Don't
18,
even need it.
9, 23.
Don't even need it.
Who am I missing?
Patches.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, sorry. Must not have gone.
Lich made a constitution saving throw, but whatever.
Oh, was it? Wait, was it supposed to be a deck save?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
What the hell?
My dex is much better.
Avenge me. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
All right.
it's much better.
Much better. So you're trekking along. and the lights are kind of dizzying.
I forgot. It's got a butt now, just so you know. Dredge did the command.
I mean,
butt.
did it not have one before?
I don't know.
It must have had.
It's got a big pink one now.
Before.
All right, the dizzying colors have a shape like a butt.
I don't know how you say that word.
Exponential?
Excretory.
Expiratory?
No, that's it.
Exploratory?
Excretory.
No, excretory.
Excretory.
As in, it
Regurgitory.
excretes things.
Oh, butt shaped.
Maybe it had a cloaca before.
It might have had a cloaca before.
There's always a cloaca in these
But a
games.
dia?
Likely that it's got
But
a.
a dia?
Who's getting the
All right.
twist? Shinobes.
Well,
Bonnie.
oh, okay.
Oh, I have
you,
so many.
Because you saw you saw it, you decided to clear it. That's fine. It's gonna come after you now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna die.
All right, so these lights the ice is just kind of dazzling, and you're like, whoa. And first, Patches, being the Goliath, kind of stumbles and takes a knee, and then falls down, and the colorful ice just starts oozing around him.
What's going on, Raimi?
He doesn't manage to say anything before Swash falls and starts getting sucked into the colorful ice walls as well.
How their souls get is that what makes the ice so colorful? Souls? Bodies?
And then you hear and the rumbling starts coming closer.
Save my friends, escape with my life. Save my friends, escape with my life. Choices, oh choices.
Choices.
I mean, Bonnie's still good, so that's saving one friend, right?
Raimi, you know that when they fell into the sides of the cavern, that it calls Azul Halud to the Wonderland. So it's coming now.
Well, you better make your mind up quick, because Azul is coming. And he sees some snacks now.
Meat shield it is. I'm going to try and rescue Patches. Because he's the meatiest of shields.
The meatiest of shields.
Swash just, he's got Seals. Seals got Swash.
That's true.
I got Patches. We totally have remembered that Seals has been here the whole time.
Seals mostly comes in combat. Mostly comes into play in combat. But Seals can probably Seals should give me a dexterity saving throw first.
Seals?
That is also very
Seals, yeah. To see where Seals is at in this swirly, colorful ice cave. Glacier cave.
Right.
Seals is okay. All right, so Seals is okay. When you start falling in, Seals reaches out, I guess, to try to save you.
Yeah, that would be
Royal
awesome.
dog.
Can Seals lift me up or something?
Sure. You'll need to make Seals will make a strength to pull you out of it, and you'll make a con save. So strength check for Seals, con save for the person trapped. Same thing for Jimmy and Patches.
I have to make strength.
Strength, because you're trying to pull something out of this, whatever it is.
All right.
Can I just
Seals-
scratch him to make him aware that he's being sucked into ice and he can do it himself? Strength ain't real my thing.
Strength
Right.
for the people pulling out. Patches, give me a Constitution saving throw, and
Right,
Swash,
I'll
give me a
help pull out.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
I need
just gave
some
me a
help
strength
pulling
check for what it's
Patches.
worth.
Saving throws, those are okay. All right, you don't attack the people trying to pull you out of the wonder. It feels so wonderful. It's warm and cozy and very colorful and brightly lit.
Umlaunch is holding me.
Yes,
16, woo!
and suddenly
Umlaunch
something's
is warm and cozy as a sea god.
something's like yanking and pulling at you, and it hurts a little, and you're like, oh, stop. But slowly you get extricated from it, and as your head stops touching the wall, you kind of blink, and you see your friends like frantically trying to pull you, like yelling at you, like, get up.
Combat time.
And that's when Azul Halud arrives, bursting through the wall.
You know what? Let me die in the ice then. This is fine.
We're gonna. Yep, the initiative tracker just popped up for everybody. It's time
Pass
for some
Without a
initiative.
Trace still up.
Is what?
That was for an hour, so.
Yes.
Time to just sneak my way out like a rogue.
Well, it's gonna be breaking pretty soon because I'm gonna need my concentration for something else.
All right,
let's
doing
see.
initiative now.
Yes, initiative. If you click on your token beforehand, it puts it into the tracker for me.
Just like that.
Just like that. Lich, roll for seals.
I thought they would go on the same time. Same turn.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna roll initiative again for you so I can get you in there because I can't get to the thing. All right, let's see. First initiative was
+2.
Lich 8.
I'm actually at a 14. I just didn't. I just wanted to click on it. So
You're at a 14. Okay. All right. Swash, Patches, Rhymy, Bonnie, Jimmy, and then I'm just gonna. Let's see what it says here.
Zool.
Plus
20.
Yes. Plus everything.
Fantastic.
13. All right.
Dang it, Rymy's going in front of me. Means I won't get past without a trace to just sneak.
All right. Rhymy, Azul, Halud, and then Jimmy, Patches, Bonnie, Swash.
I don't like
so,
Azul Halud.
I'm always
Being Azul
last.
Halud.
Always last.
Get better decks.
well, looks
I have
like
plus
we're
3 to my
top now,
dex.
so,
I got a high dex.
Get
always-
better decks. Did I stutter? It goes up to 5.
yeah, I'm gonna throw a snowball at it.
Okay. Tell me more about that so everybody knows what this
Tell
is.
me more
What's going
about
on.
that.
They're technically light hammers packed real tight into the snow. I throw them as ranged weapons because I also have the Crusher feat, which pushes things when I hit them with snowballs.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you're in this like 20-foot wide tunnel, so you've got space. Everyone's got space to maneuver until you don't, basically. You know, if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, it's do or die. I'm just gonna start chucking. So,
Okay. So go ahead and make some attacks.
here is my attack roll.
Ooh, noise.
Yeah, that definitely hits it.
Okay, so a bunch of things happen now. First, I'm using my bonus to declare this as my favored foe. So
Okay.
that's where my concentration goes now. So it takes an extra D4 for my hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then my Swarm Keeper triggers. So it's gonna have to make a strength saving throw after this, but actually no. They'll do that extra damage, why not? So it does an extra 1d6. So 1 snowball.
They're big snowballs, and they're blue, right?
Big old blue snowballs.
Because the episode title is Blue Balls.
So that's 16 damage. 5 of it piercing, the rest is bludgeoning.
Okay. 16.
And it is pushed back 5 if it can be pushed back. I don't know if it.
Well, is there a size limit on that?
I don't think there was, but let me double check.
Okay, you check that, and then you have another one you're gonna throw. Do you have 2 attacks?
I had to use my. Oh wait, I think I do have extra attack, don't I?
I think 5th
Yes, I
level,
do.
everybody
Yes.
has extra attack. Yeah.
Pretty much all classes.
So second snowball. If this one hits, they'll do a lot less though.
15 hits.
Okay. The second one only does 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I will go check stuff on that now.
Okay, and then it will go. There's 6 of you technically, but I'm gonna roll. I'll roll a d6. There's 6 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Bonnie.
I'm Bonnie.
You're Bonnie. You're Bonnie.
Yeah.
It reaches. It like. So it has this large pointed head and then this giant maw beneath it, and so it swings this giant horn that it uses to pierce ice and stuff at you. This is gross.
Gross.
Because it's like that much.
Okay. All right.
And then
That's 2 hit points.
for
Murder and
9 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that.
At 27, so you're at 18.
No, I was not at 27. I was 25.
Oh, right, because of the 2 points, and then 9, so you're at
yes.
16.
16. Thank you.
All right, and then it's still kind of swinging this wildly because it senses you all there. 1, 2, 3.
China would
Patches.
be blind.
Patches. Does 27 hit you?
It does.
It does. It hits you. For the same thing. 1d6 plus.
So no pushing from the snowballs, but
Or the one side is larger. Right.
Or-
One for 6 damage. Just I'll take that off of there. I think I have you set up backwards too. Your hit points are 27.
They were, yes.
Okay, minus 6. All right. I have your token flip flop like I normally do. All right. So that's its 2 attacks. Jimmy.
Yes. Is its mouth open by chance?
Its mouth is open when it like roared. So it's currently not open.
I am going to wait for when its mouth is open, and I would like to throw in one of my mysterious canvas bags that I got from Tony Cannoli, and the presents from Froshtopia.
Oh, when you were in that little warehouse?
Mm-hmm. I got 3
Okay.
mysterious canvas bags. I don't know what's in them.
Right, you never had a chance to look in them.
I don't think he's gonna like it just in it.
All right. Anything else?
And then other than that, I'm just gonna try and make myself look as least threateningly as I possibly can.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as you move to the side of the tunnel and try to kind of hide like up against the side of the ice tunnel there. All right, so you're about 25 feet away from this thing right now. It attacked Bonnie and Patches, so you're pretty close. That puts Swash and Riney in the middle. And Seals is nearby. Okay. All right. Patches, your turn.
Right. I've been freed from the scary ice stuff, right?
Yeah, your head's a little like there's colors kind of swimming in your eyes and stuff, but you realize that there's like danger going on right now. You're like, danger! Danger, Patches Navigator, danger!
And this thing, so it's attacked me with its face, so I am near its face.
It like swung this giant horn at you.
Yeah. I would like to leap onto its head.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
where we're headed with this.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of tentacle twists backed up, so you gotta burn them.
You lose something, Bonnie.
We're down to
No! I forgot that everybody else can see me. I was adjusting myself. Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, only me and Patches are on.
Sorry to call you out.
No, it's okay. It's all good. Now I know. Now I remember.
All right, Patches, tell me more.
I've got boobs.
So I would like to leap onto the head of this beast and find something to get purchase of with, and then I would like to shoot it through the brain with my pistol, so that I can get.
That sounds like a
holding on, one hand pistol, and I'll shoot it as many times as I can with a tentacle twist.
Well, I'll spend the tentacle twist, and we won't do any rolls to get you up on its head.
Love that. Beautiful.
And then you have the. Does he still have the auto loader, Jelly?
That's
He
on
ought
Chunky
to.
Salsa. That's
He
on
ought to,
Chunky
because
or Salsa.
That's on the grenades, not the laser. Okay.
Correct.
How often does action surge reset? It's on a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a long rest between sessions unless we specifically stop in the middle of something, which I try not to do.
Yeah, but I think I blew mine on the way in here, so.
Did you?
All right, so I should roll the pistol then.
I do remember him saying that, yeah.
Just to get on there. And do
Yeah.
you want anything?
Use the tentacle twist. Nope, use the tentacle twist. You wall run up the icy side of this tunnel and you leap over, and it's got a lot of protrusions that you can grab onto. It's not a comfortable seat because it's got jagged ice crystals on its back that are sticking you in the butt. But other than that, you're up there.
All right, I would like to shoot it in the head with the laser pistol.
All right. Because you're on top of it and you spent the tentacle twist, I'll give you advantage on this.
Don't blow
should I go ahead
it.
and use the stats for Chunky's salsa?
To shoot it?
Yeah.
For Chunky. Yeah, the radiant.
Because I also have the pistol and
Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah. You're going to use the
not
pistol. Will be 1d6.
yeah, because I'm assuming I can't get the gun and hold on like that.
Yeah,
just seems-
but you can use Chunky Salsa as the attack, and then the damage will just be 1d6.
yeah, we'll just use.
There. So you have advantage. That's a 21. Your deed goes off, and so 5 plus 5.
Dope.
So you get a good shot, and you vaporize part of the horn structure on its face and stuff, and it's very
I would
unhappy
like
with
to
you.
adjust my grip to be in that hole.
Oh.
I'm not losing track of this guy.
All right, you adjust your grip to be. All right.
Would you say that this creature has roared out in rage at being hit?
I'll say there's a 20% chance, and oops, not on a D20, on a D20. No, it did not.
Dang it.
So close.
I want to get these most likely drugs in this creature.
He has inserted himself into the wormhole.
That's true. Yeah.
Bonnie, giant ice worm. Patches is climbing on top of it.
All right. Okay, so I have my force ballista on my shoulder.
All right.
Let me. Where did
Hey, I was gonna say switch to. You got it.
I need my team to be on back because I don't remember if activating that is a bonus
You already
action.
have it activated, don't you?
Yes. Give me a second. Great. Okay. So I am going to move up
It's like
the
mage armor for
worm's
wizards. You
mouth?
wake up and you're like Eldritch Cannon, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just
more
with
or
you all day.
less. Yeah, kinda.
I don't see a. It says once you create it, you can't do it until another long rest or until you expend a spell slot to create one. Only one cannon at
Correct.
a time. It doesn't give any time limit anywhere in that, so I'm guessing it's like a persistent effect.
It's persistent, right? So I made the force cannon so that I could help it unhinge the
ski on the
sled.
skiff. Yep.
The ski, yeah. So it's a force ballista now, which is fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I am going to walk up
Bot.
to see if I can see into its mouth, and
Okay.
I am going to fire the force ballista as a bonus action into that.
Fire away.
All right, great. I think that's this one. That 7.
Miss.
Great.
You do
Wonderful.
hit the cave wall, and a part of the multicolored cave wall kind of crumbles down, and then turns into a multicolored liquid on the ground,
Wonderful.
like a hazard,
Wonderful.
perhaps. Swash.
That was only my bonus action.
Oh, that was your bonus action. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. That's my
Hold on, she's got more.
action.
In your world, it does Coffee Man. In my world, it's like an all-day thing.
Who doesn't want to kill a cannon companion?
Cannon
Hey.
companion.
Reem, how much do you weigh?
Who?
Brutal.
Oh, Remy?
Rhyme,
Uh,
sorry.
Probably. Well, I was gonna say a lot, but
Yeah, he's a coal-fueled snow. He's a magic and coal-fueled snow person. So
Over
probably
5 pounds?
I don't know, like 50, 60 pounds of snow.
Okay, never mind then.
Water is 8 pounds per gallon. Figure it out.
More than 5 pounds. Right. Okay.
I've also technically got an integrated breastplate. But
Also that. So that's even more than 5 pounds. Great. Wonderful. All right. So I'm going to move up, force ballista, see that it misses. Oh fuck. And then move back out. So that's my movement.
So you back up to Jimmy, we'll say.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah, we'll
like
say
that.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Great.
All right, Swash. Go.
Swash, make a splash.
So, lay of the land. Does it look like we're winning this fight or really, really losing?
It doesn't look great. Patches is on top of it, like pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Bonnie missed. Jimmy's hiding. Rhymy smashed
course
it
he
with
is.
some snowballs, some blue snowballs, blue balls.
All right.
So like, you feel okay about it right now? Like no
Okay.
one's down yet.
So, seals go before or after me? When do seals
You
go?
did not roll initiative for seals.
I did.
Oh,
a dex
okay.
check, though.
Seals.
It was,
Let me back up and find
It
it.
was an
Then.
18 because it doesn't have an initiative button. It was just a dex check. It was
No,
8
there should be an initiative.
on the monster sheet.
Yeah. Crew seals. Character sheet. Right just to the right of armor class. Right to the left of bite.
Oh, that little die that says
That little die there, that says a knit. Yeah, that one.
11.16.
Okay, so would have gone right after Bonnie. Right before you.
Okay, so I'm gonna send seals.
So it'll be seals you, then Rhymy.
Tac,
Top of the round.
Hospital. Okay, I don't think that's gonna. Okay, I'm gonna send seals up onto the head to support Patches.
Patches? Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna scuttle up there.
All right.
If you
just
can.
just dex check.
Okay.
And yeah, it's not like treacherous. It is gonna like probably try to attack or something because now there's 2 people on top of it. But sure, Seals gets up there.
Creature attacks can't make attack. All right, so a creature and eelhound attacks can't make opportunity attacks against it until the start of the creature's next turn. It's attacking with bite, so Seals is going to bite down once he gets up there.
Okay.
He gets advantage because someone's nearby. He's got pack tactics.
Yeah, Patches is pretty big, so is probably as big as Seals. 17, yeah, that hits. 11 piercing, and it's grappled on the back of this giant worm.
So
17.
he's bit and he's holding on.
Okay. All right.
And then me, I'm going to put a inflict wounds right into this thing's eyeball or something.
All right. What you think is an eyeball?
Oh,
sure.
shit.
Whatever.
This?
I'm aiming for, when I do the spell, I'm aiming for its face. I don't think this is that kind of spell, but do you roll for inflict wounds? Because it doesn't have the description.
Can you click the chat bubble?
Oh, yeah.
It'll throw it into chat, and I can. Yeah, it just says spell save DC. 13.
Which means he has to make the spell save.
Yeah.
But
the creature does.
Yes.
Right.
But for what attribute? Dexterity.
Inflict wounds? Oh, that's a good question. It doesn't have like the whole thing there.
I'd assume it's probably like a con. Sounds pretty conny.
Make a melee spell attack against a creature
Bonnie?
you can reach on a hit. The target takes 3d10.
Oh, I have to touch it.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, you have to touch it. Melee spell attack.
Can I cast through my familiar?
You can.
That's
so
hot.
we'll say so you're casting through Seals because he's got a firm grip.
Yep.
So make a melee spell attack.
What a combo! Holy crap!
Let me look at your. You probably have a button for it on the core here in your attacks and spellcast.
Got it.
No. Okay, hold on. I'll make one real quick. Your spell attack bonus is 5. So spell attack.
I'm gonna remember this trick. This is great.
You're gonna remember it until you ask about it again.
There you go. You see the spell attack button I just made in attacks and spellcasting? You can use that.
Okay.
7.
Come on.
Somehow missed.
Okay.
All right.
Let's spin my luck. Oh, never mind.
Do you have a tentacle twist?
Do I forget the spell? How does this? I can cast it again next turn, can I?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
There's so many tentacle twists.
Yeah, use your tentacle twist, people. Otherwise, we're gonna burn them in storytelling.
I think I have one.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
We're at 10:18 my time.
Can I get a reroll?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend mine to get a reroll.
Okay. That was one of the agreed upon things. Oh, yeah, totally.
Nice flip.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
3d10 damage. Ouch. Go ahead and roll that.
I roll that too. I roll over in damage type. Oh no, in the chat. Right? I mean.
I didn't set up the attack on that because I just used that as a generic spell attack. Go over to the dice roller and D10 3.
3d10.
Yep. 3d10. Yeah, those
nice.
are 16, just over average. Oh, it definitely didn't like that.
It's the motion of the ocean, baby. It's not.
Definitely does not like that. That's the end of round 1. Round 2. It's the motion of the
I feel like
waves.
exalted rounds.
So
Jesus.
I send him up, and then as soon as he bites, I do like this with my fist. To send that.
And so Seal's teeth are like magical for a moment and create more damage.
Oh, so cool. Okay.
Sure. And like water, like salt water is dripping over it.
Yeah.
That's what causes all the pain.
Salt the wounds.
Rhymy.
All right. So, has Jimmy been mentioning opening the mouth or that he obviously wants that to happen, right?
I feel like Jimmy's a talker. What do you say, Jimmy? Do you think out loud?
No, I'm just kind of holding the canvas bag, tossing it, I'm so ready for you. Just give me the chance. Give me the opportunity.
So, would I be able to, with my Crusher Snowball, spend a tentacle twist to like hit it in the jaw to get the jaw to open for Jimmy?
Oh yeah, that's totally how tentacle twists work. Like you're like, I want to hit it so that its jaw kind of falls open.
Dislocate that jaw.
100%. Yeah, even better, you could dislocate it to keep it permanently open.
Yeah, this is what I want to try to do.
Okay. So you get your 2 snowballs. So do your 2 attacks. Yeah, right there you hit it. Because you spent the tentacle twist, then it pops off. So you smash it right where in the tempomandibular line that busts part of the jaw, and its jaw, like it's got the 2 side flaps. So those are still moving, but its jaw is just hanging open and kind of broken now.
But then, do I still roll damage like normal, or?
Yeah. Still roll damage. So it looks like this.
Oh.
Wow.
So
What a visual.
First snowball does bonus. So 13 altogether on that one.
Okay, 13 on that one.
And
It hates that.
then my secondary attack.
16 also hits. All right,
That's
Jimmy,
7 more
your 7 damage. Yep. Jimmy, your hold condition has come to fruition. The jaw is now, you see that Rhyme like smashed it with one of the ice balls. You heard bones cracking, cartilage snapping, and now its jaw is hanging open.
And I do still have my bonus, so I'll make an offhanded throw too, just in case. This one will do less damage.
Every time he throws one of these, he gets a little smaller.
That's why he has to collect.
That's why he has to collect what he can. That's also a hit.
So I don't get my stat bonus on this one.
Yes.
So it's just the bonus from it being a thrown attack. So
Okay.
5 on that one.
All right. So Jimmy, you're going to jump initiative because your hold action has triggered for anything else.
19 to throw some mysterious canvas bag into this monster's mouth.
Okay. There's 3 types that I had outlined in the past. Roll me, or just pick a number between from 1 to 3.
1.
Okay, 1. You throw this bag into its mouth, and it can't really close it, so it's kind of trapped in there, and you see coins like spilling out of the bag. Clink, 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 clink,
Oh,
clink, clink.
that's the money bag. I like money.
Oh, I see. I
have to write this down. I didn't really give the bags numbers originally, so 1 is the money bag.
1 is the money bag.
Money bag.
I feel like while it's in the air, you just see like that comical dollar sign.
There's a
that
quote
bank
right there.
robbers use.
Jimmy made it rain in the worm's mouth. Oh, now I can't remember what the other 2 were. I'll have to think about that later. What the other bags were. All right. Azul Halud goes.
So hello now.
With 2 people on its back, it's going to rise up and try to smash them into the top of the tunnel. Well, with two characters. Dice roll over here. I'm going to say that's a strength. So you're going to make. Ooh. There's the mark to beat. Oh my god. You have to beat a 7 to move out of the way, Patches and Seals, to not take damage as it tries to rub you off on the top of the ice tunnel. Scrape is the word. Scrape off.
Yep.
Dexterity saves. The worm is rubbing you off. In communist Russia, a worm rubs you off.
Wait, do I
Like
do I
that.
make a save?
No, just seals and patches.
Right.
We're back to being attacked. Is what's okay?
Seals, give me
got
a
it.
dexterity save.
Okay,
Dexterity
got it.
save.
Yep.
In communist Russia. You both managed to get out of the way. It's like scraping its head back and forth on the top of the tunnel. I'm just moving some tokens around here on my
I'm holding
technical
on to
map.
some kind of sinew or something, so it's probably unpleasant.
Yeah, you've got a grip onto like where you just shot that hole in like a tusk or a horn or something. So you two managed to do it, and then it's got one other action. It's going to use this. Ooh, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. Let's see here. 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. All right, this is gonna get Swash and Bonnie.
Ow.
It sprays slivers of ice like out of its mouth. Everybody make, you two, Swash and Bonnie, make Constitution saving throws. Oh, all creatures in the line take this damage. Ooh, ouch. And do that.
Oh.
All right, so roll me the Constitution saving throw or be blinded by the ice.
14 and 14.
14 and a 6. A successful DC 15 Constitution saving throw prevents blindness.
16.
You're both blinded, and
Right.
you're both gonna take. Oh, that last die roll. Ouch.
12?
Ooh, Swash goes down.
Oh,
and Bonnie,
no.
you both went down.
Yep, time to pull out the big gun.
Wait, for 24?
24 damage.
24
God.
damage. 24 damage.
That's more than I got.
Yeah, that's why you're both down.
That's not supposed to happen. Unsubscribe.
No!
I'm not
You
playing
are. You're
anymore.
unsubscribing from
What?
life.
You are unsubscribed from the rest of this turn, maybe. That was Azul Halud. Jimmy, it's your
I'm leaving.
regular spot in the initiative.
Yeah. So
Do something
seeing
dramatic,
this-
buddy. Do something
Oh
dramatic.
yeah, I seeing both of
I ran
my
away.
companions that I somewhat care enough about. I am going to run up to this blue worm. I'm gonna stab. I will even burn a tentacle twist for this. I'm gonna make a large enough incision with whatever dagger I got and put in my instant death potion.
I hear you.
I got an instant
does.
death potion from the
All right.
wizard. The
Burn
witch.
that tentacle twist, and
Yeah.
are you just
I
like
also-
casually walking up? You're 25 feet away from it, and then it's like its head is moving back and forth because it's attacking.
I can cunning action dash.
Okay. I didn't say you were dead. I'm not dead yet. Yes.
Not dead yet.
All right, Jimmy. Anger flares in Jimmy's eyes.
Yeah, he took my gold. Now he took my he stole money from me.
This is
And
not going right. This is not going the way I wanted it to go. Where's that
and
stuff? Is that in?
I really want this as a new figurehead now.
All right. I don't remember where the poison is.
I don't
but
think
that's
we
fine.
added it to this.
It's probably
character
still in the
sheet,
DC character sheet. Sure.
But I remember there was like 3 potions. I got like a permanent death, a partial paralysis, and then
Yeah.
something else that I can't remember.
I'll look them up. I'll put a note here for myself to look them up and get them on your character sheet for next session. Find Jimmy's potions. All right. So you use your tentacle twist. So you just kind of walk up and then you leap and jab your weapon into its mouth as from behind your back off your sash, right? Off your sash, you chuck a potion down its throat.
Potion sash.
And then you leap, you like do a superhero landing. 4 point because you're a cat man. And you leap backwards as its head like goes side to side, smash, smash, missing both Patches and Seals because they're kind of on the sides, on the top sides. Blam, blam, blam. It roars once. And collapses to the ground, and that colorful ooze puddle that was made by the mist by the force cannon starts slowly wrapping itself around this.
I would like to very as quickly as I possibly can start working on cutting off the head so we have our figurehead. That's the whole reason I did this, not to avenge or help any of my crew. I just
before
wanted
too much damage is done to it and it looks bad.
Oh, I
right.
see.
Okay, so while you're cutting that, you see this colorful liquid kind of oozing up the sides of your prize.
That's why I gotta cut it off quick and move.
Okay, well, you can
all
give me
about
a
speed.
strength check. Patches, this thing has crashed to the ground. You see Swash and Bonnie lying on the ground. That's good enough. You're like sawing through it there, Jimmy. This thing is obviously dead as Jimmy leaps forward and is cutting off its head. What do you want to do?
I am looking through my sheet for if I have any more potions.
Probably have some good berries, depending on how Chris wants to roll that.
Some good berries.
There are 10 good berries wandering around. I don't
administer
recall
those to
anyone
someone
saying
who
they
is
ate the
unconscious?
Sprite cranberry.
No one did. No one did.
No one said they ate the Sprite cranberries.
I
So,
was saving them.
I appreciated them, but
Can they be administered to someone who is unconscious?
sure. I mean, we've all seen this in a movie, like put something in their mouth and chew it for them, right?
Yeah. Just
Baby bird 'em.
and roll it until you get
Baby,
the...
Ew, no, because if you chew it, you take in the hit point. You have to like put it between their teeth and then like punch.
baby bird,
Or you could just
baby bird.
You could just stick it down their throat and then like
Massage it.
stroke their yeah.
Oh no, I broke
It takes the good berry if it wants to live.
It takes the good berry on the skin.
All right, moving on. Okay, so
I'll
that
do
brings them both to 1 hit point.
Oh, yeah.
1 hit point for you. 1 hit point for you. You're both on the ground. You feel lousy because you were like partially dead, just partly dead.
Oh, who's a good puppet? Who's a good puppet?
Right, when you wake up, like Patches has
You
his
are,
huge
buddy.
ham hands like on your head, like chewing something for you. You're
Why
like,
are you
ooh,
masticating? Don't masticate on me.
Oh, you're awake again. Oh, it's so good to have you back. No. Now I've got to go help Swash now.
Great.
All right, same thing, Swash. You wake up, and like Patch's big hands are like moving your head and jaw back and forth as you're chewing something in your mouth. Good berry.
Good berry.
Yeah, you got some Sprite cranberry.
It's the weirdest thing about Dungeons and Dragons is like you administer this potion to someone who's unconscious and they wake up and they're fine. No, I like to show like how odd it is. Like you wake up and someone's pouring something down your throat. What do you do? Okay.
Are you all right though? There.
Apparently, Swash is muted.
Oh, he's dead now.
Mute.
I'm back.
Mute,
I'm back.
mute.
Yes.
Oh,
My
good.
dogs were barking, so I didn't want to.
Oh,
Good.
you have a dog.
I have 2 dogs.
Oh shit.
First
Yeah, and one of them's
Later.
an
Jeez.
needle hound.
One of them's an eel.
Well, okay, technically I have 3.
Multiplying
Talk
dogs.
We'll talk about witches doggos later.
Just remember the description of seals there in the from the book says a grotesque beast with a muscular
he's
tail,
the
bulbous head,
cutest
rubbery
boy.
slime-covered flesh.
Him the cutest boy.
Of a hideous eel. Someone really went to town on this thing, resembling those of a misshapen canine.
Oh,
like how many bad adjectives can I throw in this?
Like seriously, you
one
would puke
creature?
if you look at him.
So now that everyone's standing again, Roimy, are we close to where we were going?
Oh yeah. So back to the travels. So you're in Wonderland. You make it. You eventually head out. You make it to the end of Wonderland. There's like a huge opening in the cave. There's actually like what looks like it was a lake, and then it refroze in this. So there's like a slick ice surface, but you skate kind of across that. So you pass through the big room, and then you get to Gypsum Passage, easy peasy, and then you come out. We have 24 minutes. All right, this is gonna be all story based. You get to the Northwest Passage, and you see that you have reached rock. You've reached like actual ground. So you've traveled all the way through the glacier. You're estimating like 1,000 feet or more down from where you started on top of it. You're now in the Northwest Passage, and at the end of this passage, we're going to fast forward a little bit. At the end of this passage, you get to an area where, Raimi, you know that your snowfolk are being held captive and being forced to build like machines. And so they're like mining rocks for catapults and stuff to throw for some siege that's being planned.
And so Raimi's leading them all. He's like, all right, this is where my people are. Your ship's over here, but we're in the right place.
Yeah, the ship is above this. The Northwest Passage ends up going up back to the surface, and in that somewhere in those caves up there is where the ship has been ditched. You tell them.
Are
fuck, I
there
thought this was a myth.
are there wardens for your people's prison? Like, are there guards?
There are guards.
How many of us still
Son of a
have
gun.
tentacle twists left?
Bonnie has.
I
like,
have so
2.
many.
Patches still has one, I believe.
Do
I have
Oh,
I have
4.
one still.
4? Could we go all tentacle twist now?
Yes, all tentacle twists.
Starting with Bonnie.
I'll set up the seat. Do you want to go through initiative order?
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we can do that.
we'll
Okay,
just
so here-
montage our way through this.
Yep, we're gonna montage our way through the whole thing here. I'm just gonna take Azul Halud out. I'm gonna get us
Do it.
Azul Halud. I'll get us back to
Cool, fucking.
Raimi. Do you still have a Crow? Do you still have a tentacle twist left?
I have one left still, yes.
Okay, cool. Then we'll start at the top of the order with Raimi. Okay, so here's the scene. There's snowfolk like Raimi down here, and their hands are shaped into various tools of like ice-covered snow, and they're chopping away at stuff. They're making these vast mechanical machines that Bonnie is infatuated with. Is like, oh, I gotta get some drawings and diagrams and measurements and stuff like this on this stuff. And all of them are watched by ice elves who have big metal backpacks on and things that look very much like smaller versions of chunkier salsa.
What?
And you see one of the snowfolk like stumble and stop working, and another one starts walking towards them, and one of the ice elves aims their mini salsa and pulls the trigger, and a gout of flame shoots out, which makes the snowfolk jump back and the other one get up and start getting
These
back
bastards.
to work. So there's a bunch of them. You see I'll just throw him into the mix here. You're watching for a little while, trying to figure out how you're going to approach this, and a taller, darkly bearded, blue-skinned man comes in, and you see all the ice elves kind of deferring to him, so that must be like the boss or something.
The
Raimi.
Babo. The Moro.
Tap 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 tap. Raimi knows who this is. That person is, and Raimi, it's your turn to go.
So like where he's walking stuff, is it like, are they all like on a ledge or anything right there, or like is it sloped?
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Sorry, I didn't want to. I wanted to type more. They're in kind of like a cave that's been hollowed out by them, and it's somewhat a little deeper into the actual earth itself. Because remember, you reached the bottom of the glacier, and now you're in there. So they've been digging into the earth and stuff.
Well, I've got these wonderful people here with me now that I can blame for things. So,
Wait a second.
So Rami's gonna, reel back. He's gonna set his focus, and he's gonna cause a little bit of chaos here. He's gonna.
All right, you boo.
So
Fire off your tentacle twist and tell me what happens.
Lonnie, eat your berries.
So he's going to throw max distance the snowball, and I'm going to use the tentacle twist for the swarm keeper to make him fail the check against the swarm moving him.
Okay.
And I want to kind of make the swarm make him slip in path of one of the mini salsas going off.
Okay. And you're doing this to the taller gentleman?
Yeah.
You want to inform? You want to fill everyone in on
Yes.
your background on who he is?
So Brian is going to point as he's reeling back.
He's like
Jacques Moreau.
Moreau's.
And he's going to let the snowball rip with the sprites flying around with
Let
it.
her rip.
Let her rip. All right. So the snow goes flying. When it hits the ground, sprites start sweeping, and it makes like an icy patch that he doesn't see. And he steps on it and starts sliding and gets into and partially burned by a gout of flame from one of the mini salsas, for lack of a better term, currently. Raimi informs you all that is the estranged son of Deed Babo Moros, and he's waging a war to dethrone his father.
Oh.
Another one.
See, we're doing a good thing. Swash. Always concerned about things before they need to be concerned about.
All right, that was Raimi. Jimmy.
Yes.
You got all the background now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to these snow elves and just backstab my way.
You gonna tentacle twist this?
I don't actually have a tentacle twist because I used it to. I already used my.
Oh, you only had the one? Oh.
Yeah, I only had the one.
Okay, so roll me however many attacks you get normally then.
I only get one because I'm not that high level.
That bastard!
Witching hour? Oh shit!
Timing.
That bastard. Go ahead. How many do you want to kill with your secret backstab ability?
As many as I can, which is probably, I'd say, how many are there? Of those snow elves.
Yeah, that's a good question. 8. That's what I was thinking in my head. Weirdly, the die rolled exactly that.
I think I can probably get like 4 of them. They're all clustered together, just a quick bam, 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 bam.
So you use your shadow armor.
Yes.
To shadow port, to dark force walk.
It's actually just I can make the area dim.
Oh yeah. Well, you somehow
If you want to give it shadow, if you want to give me shadow step, I'll take shadow step.
something weird, some weird magic in this. Maybe it's the magnetic field being at like the North Pole and stuff. You go to dim the area, and as you step forward, you move 30 feet, like through the dimness.
Ooh, so I bamfed around.
Yeah, so you bamf and you take out four quick ice elves before they even know what's going on. All right, Patches.
All right. So, well, if we're making mayhem, I'm here to make mayhem. My chunky salsa, or chunky ear salsa, is still affected by the alterations made by Bonnie. So I would like to fire a spread of grenades into the area where the oppressors are, and take out as many of them as I can in a volley.
Without hitting a single snowman or snowwoman. Snow people.
So you're gonna do like a multi-attack, like chunky salsa, chunkier salsa, chunky salsa, chunkier salsa, something like that. Yeah.
I was just thinking I'd fire like a bunch of the grenades in sort of like a.
Because it's on auto load. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you're like raining. You're firing a barrage, a mortar attack barrage of chunkier salsa, making chunkier salsa out of the ice elves.
Yeah. I just got here, but I assume you guys are the bad guys.
All right, there's that you guys are making a lot of noise, so a couple more ice elves come down the same way that Jacques Moreau's had. And so even though 8 are dead, there's 4 left, and Jacques is like recovering from his fall. Bonnie. Switch to Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Oh, did you manually mute?
I muted
sure
her.
as fuck did. No, I did. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I am going to. I was talking about Oreos and wasn't thinking.
Yeah, there's a weird conversation in chat right now. Cheese and Oreos.
Do we have other kinds of chat conversations in chat?
Don't mix your pocket cheese with your pocket sand, because that is tasty.
No.
Well, that's half the ingredients to a sandwich.
Bro, I'm concerned.
Snowfolk are weird.
I'm worried. So I'm going to. There's a Moreau around here, right?
Jacques Moreau's, yeah. The estranged
Moreau.
son, Moreau's, the estranged son of Deed Babel Moreau.
Whatever. He sounds like he's a slaver, and I hate him. So
It does
I'm
sound
going
like the
to
gist of it.
walk up to him as far as I can go.
Well, you're using your tentacle twist, so you just tell me what you do.
Great. Okay. So I'd like to I'd like to fire at least one.
Tentacle twist don't need rolls. Okay, so you fire
No,
at Jacques.
Don't worry about that because I clicked the wrong one. I
Okay.
want to fire my force ballista at Jacques, but specifically in the stomach, so that he dies a slow, awful death.
Okay.
However many as I can.
You can fire off 4 shots.
Right.
They'll hit him. He's just standing up too, and they hit him in the gut. Pow, 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 pow. And so he kind of gets reeled and starts falling backwards. No, you don't have to roll. You don't have to roll at all.
I rolled them anyway.
Tentacle twist. Tentacle twist.
I know, but I wanted to click them
twist.
anyway.
Foregoes the
Don't
physics
deny
of
me
the
the
world.
satisfaction of clicking your thingy, Christopher.
Next.
Goblin brain.
Is that me?
Push a button.
There's 11 minutes. Okay.
Clicking things.
Pow, 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 pow. He falls. He gets blasted in the chest a couple times and in the gut a couple times, and he reels back and falls down again.
And then
you're not sure if
as
he's
a
alive or
free
dead.
action-
Oh.
It's not your
then as
turn
a free
anymore.
action,
You already
I give him-
tentacle twisted.
I
Mute
don't
her.
care. I'm giving him 2 middle fingers.
Oh, okay, fine. You give him 2 middle fingers. Swash and seals.
All right, so I've been waiting all episode to do this. Not
boy.
necessarily just
Do
this,
it.
but I've been paying a lot of attention. These snow people are made of water.
Yeah.
I'm going to call forth Umwanch and make them all grow in size to take care of the remainder of the oppressors themselves. Make double the size as they fill with the power of Umwanch, and then maybe they get a little call of Umwanch in their heads, and maybe maybe I have some
Stop
more
spreading your
converts.
cult.
All right. Rhymy, you
Not a
see,
call, it's what a call.
Swash's eyes roll back and salt water starts flowing out of his pores and pools around him and then starts moving against gravity and causes streams to each of your brethren, snowfolk, and it starts freezing as it gets to them, and they start getting bigger and bigger. And
They
bigger.
murmur. They murmur. These fuckers with their
Baron James.
fire, with their flamethrowers. Fuck them.
Yes, the children of LeBaron James have become.
God damn it.
All right. Okay. All right.
The children.
He's the one who taught us about the spray cranberries.
Wow. I want
Passed
to be
on-
mad,
passed
but I
on his
can't get up
knowledge.
the energy.
They become giant, almost monstrous, because they're consumed with Umwanch, thoughts of Umwanch, which is outside of their normal realm of mythology, and they just start laying about and smashing everything in their sight, including the ice elves. There's some explosions as some of the metal backpacks are severed and sparks ignite. So there's like ice elf pieces flying everywhere. And eventually the mayhem clears, and slowly the snowfolks are starting to kind of melt back down to size as they kind of gain control of themselves.
But there's a little bit of salt left in each one of them. Little bit of
A
Umwanch.
little bit of salt. A little bit of
Just a
salt
little
left
bit
in
of
each
salt.
one of them. And
That's how
all
they
the
stop from
ice
melting.
elves are decimated, and these siege engines are destroyed as they had just stomped through and tore everything apart. And 2 of them are holding the arms of Jacques Moros.
Nice.
And as he's struggling, he's a little groggy, but they have him and they're holding him.
Do what you will with him. Rhymy, what are you going to do with him?
We submit him to your justice.
And Jacques calls
So-
out. He's like, wait. He's like, he's injured and he's hurt, and he's like, I can give you the key to Deed's portals. You can go back to your world if you want.
Man, how do you know about that? That's crazy.
Wait, what? Wait,
My
what?
Almost like a
spies. I have
DM.
spies in Froshtopia. They keep me informed.
I think I speak for the crew of the Sea Dredge when I say, fuck you.
No, you do not. No, you do not. My good Swash.
I mean, I'll
My
vote.
good grandpa.
Vote.
Yeah, you've got 7 minutes to
Grandpa
decide what
Bod.
to do with Jacques Moros before the snowfolk probably try to tear him to shreds.
Is that what you're
I
going to do, Ryan?
understand. He
Well-
ought to be He ought to be torn to shreds. However, Maeve,
He is very hot.
Love
Dave.
versus okay.
Maeve.
Ooh,
Well,
I'm
wait.
giving the crew
Barney.
a crew of pirates a moral dilemma.
They're already more D, but whatever is already working on this for us.
He said he would look into
He
it.
said he would, but do we believe it?
He didn't say he would let you go
Okay.
back to it.
We're gonna trust this guy. Murder ain't got. I mean, not murder. Evil ain't got no health plan.
We can do whatever you want with this information.
He could be lying. He's going to say whatever he can to get out of this.
To use Deed Babo's portal, though.
He'll say whatever he can.
All the portals.
He
said the keys to all the portals. You know the portals are in a room and they're snow globes, right?
Rhymy,
Most likely.
Rhymy. You know what? Actually, I see. Okay, Rhymy, will your people be okay if we take him prisoner?
Well, I suppose we are already freed.
Right.
I suppose you can, but
As in a
if
coal,
it does come down
coal
to
for
the
coal.
torture, yeah, the coal for coal. You've done good with my people.
We'll
But,
torture him, absolutely. Well, I don't promise that he'll be comfortable in our care. However,
Rhymy,
Wait,
we'll spend the rest of
This
his
is not
spell slots.
empathy on Bonnie's part by any stretch of the imagination.
No. This is a means to an end.
Yes.
Rhymy will spend the rest of his spell slots to give you 20 more good berries to prolong the experience.
They only last 24 hours, but okay.
So we got
Just do-
24 hours
to
20
really
HP.
make him pay.
Just bring it back to 1. A little bit more. Bring it back to 1.
All right, that's just gonna live over there now. I just knocked over my empty water bottle.
Okay, we'll take him prisoner then. How's that? That also solves my problem with I'm worried that we ruffled too many feathers. But if we go back to Frostopia and we're like, hey, we got this asshole. You know what I mean?
We are.
Get information from him, and who says we got to let him go if he tells us this stuff? I'm not saying this in front of him, obviously, but
Who says he has to be alive to
course.
tell us where the keys are?
right.
Right.
There's people that can speak with dead.
I think
I think they have to
He-
want to talk to you, but
He
I
might
like where your head's at.
have the keys. I don't know enough about this to have an intelligent opinion, but if I can save Maeve, I would love to save Maeve.
Yes, me
That's
probably.
fairly
Dredge.
compelling.
Specifically aim him at a planet.
I
not
mean,
just in
I already
space.
got my cool figurehead, so like I'm good.
He's dragging this.
Yeah,
this
I'm
ice
dragging it like
blue
I'm-
halud.
I don't really
Halud.
care what happens to him, so I'm already grabbing ropes and trying to lash this thing onto onto the ship.
All right. With taking down Jacques Moreau and disassembling his rebel forces, his anti-Deed Babo forces, there's going to be some treasure.
Revolution. This is revolutionary forces.
Revolutionary forces. Let me get a treasure hoard here, befitting.
Good
Jacques
news! That's
Moreau's.
the more or less the theme of the beer I was drinking.
Oh,
Random what? Treasure hoard?
Revolution.
So okay, so we
I
have
thought
our.
it was what Lich put into chat. My favorite song.
Yes, I drink ass and titties beer.
Sounds like a
All right, so
half good, half bad beer.
what? Okay, so was our ship? Okay, what's the status of our ship? You didn't just say that, did you?
No.
Better figurehead now.
You moved through all the caves of Jacques Moreau's and his revolutionary forces, picking up a bunch of treasure along the way until you get to the ship. The ship is semi-frozen in ice.
Okay.
Repairs haven't been done. It'll
Son of
move
a-
along the ice. It'll just be slow. It looks like it was just kind of dumped here, or
Okay.
maybe it was going to be used. Maybe Tony Cannoli's crew sold it to Jacques Moreau's.
Maybe Tony Cannoli
This is what I'm
the
talking-
spy.
All right, this is what I'm thinking. So
Maybe
Tony Cannoli and their crew, Bob Morris, whatever fucking crew, fucked us over. We're gonna take our ship back. We're gonna take his
That
brother
was
back.
great.
We're gonna tell him, hey, your brother's gonna tell us the location of this shit unless you tell us what we want to know about our dimension. Is our girl safe? Can we bring our girl back? Whatever it is you want, and we'll give you back your brother. And then we
Son.
want our ship fixed for free.
Son.
Right? Yeah, son. Sorry.
Son.
Your son. We want our ship fixed for free. and we're just gonna go hardcore pirate with this. And if they fuck with us, we take his son or kill his son or do whatever.
We don't have a player notes in this one. Oh wait,
We've already had 2 sons in our power.
well, Baggart Spoon was
Grandson, wasn't he?
grandson.
Who's a
Yeah.
grandson. Wait.
Yeah.
So Baggart Spoon came from this dude? That
Not
totally
necessarily. Not
It totally
necessarily.
makes it's canon now. It totally makes sense.
I had it from somebody else, but if you wanna make it, sure. Then Jacques Moreau's is Baggart Spoon's. stuff.
Baggart was super shady. This dude's super shady.
Okay. Okay.
Shade breeds shade.
Well, the real super shady, please
breed
stand
shade,
up.
baby.
real super shady, please stand up.
Please stand up.
I have to sit
stand
down so I'm in the webcam, but I would be standing up. 'Cause I'm
All right,
Please.
around.
Please stand
Here,
up.
this is your crew. That's good. That can be on stream. Here's your loot.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Holy crap. Copper amulet, wretched with draconic
Tons of
runes?
stuff. Oh, it looks like some magic items. I should look at these before I give them to you, hey? Bag of holy,
Yeah, if you
potion
could-
of fire breath, olive
Dibs on the
oil.
cheese.
Yeah, 2 wheels of cheese.
I can eat those. Can I eat those like right during a fight to heal up? Like I'll eat all the cheese just to heal up.
A malachite salt cellar engraved with draconic runes. Sweet.
Want that? Like in
Copper
real
amulet
life,
edged
if
with
you could
draconic.
give me that,
There's
I
a-
would love it.
There's a lot of you guys are gonna sort that out on your own time. We're not gonna take
Yeah.
up stream
Hell
time
yeah.
because I think we're at
Yeah.
the hey everybody, that's the end of the show, but we've got some stuff to promote before we get there. So close that
All right,
loop
so
and talk about it later.
Yeah, so we have our ship. We're heading back to Froshtopia.
You have your ship. It is serviceable. If you can be on your way back to Froshtopia, yes.
Okay, so that's where we're gonna end this episode, and we've
That's
left
correct.
Rhymy with his folk.
Yes.
Quick question.
Bye, Rhymy.
Okay.
How is the ship getting back to Froshtopia?
Carefully.
Oh,
Slowly,
patches with the specific.
Runners?
Oh yeah, right. Good point.
with you at the helm, Patches.
Oh.
It works. It's just not great. Remember,
Carefully.
Remember, they put skis on it.
Okay, so it's got sled runners. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Carefully.
That's how they were moving it, and then they just had the sails up on it. You could,
I'm very into this.
Bonnie could, maybe.
Grab that engine from the
There you go, Jim.
snow speeder.
Hell
I
yeah!
don't want to say all the cool ideas, but yeah.
I will
So
do
Bonnie,
that.
the artificer, could
I will
let
do
you
that
guys.
for
you
you.
could trek back. Yeah.
I'll do
And
that
if
for you.
the sails are damaged, any Rami will go out of his way to also help patch those up because he's a weaver. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Hey!
So he
you
is
go.
part spider.
Hey, Rhymy, do you and your people need
Snow
a ride
spider,
anywhere?
ice spider.
Yeah, do you need to ride anywhere?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is kind of our place, but I guess there are kind of,
A
the
Winterhaven.
Rose thing.
Winterhaven isn't far from here. You are more west of absolute north, and Winterhaven is closer to the true north, the North Pole, which is where Froshtopia is. So it's kind of on the way.
All right.
Yeah. And like, if any of
'cause-
his people can help fix it too, he'll try. You save them, they'll probably try to help patch it up a little bit.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like the first NPC that we've actually enjoyed the company of. So
He's been nice to us. He's been nice to us.
It was bound to happen sooner or later. It only took
Yeah,
5
right?
sessions.
Essentially.
Are we gonna go down as legends for having
Eventually.
killed Azul Halad? Like we have
Yes.
its head.
we
Legends.
have
Dude.
a figurehead.
We're gonna
now
come back to
of-
Froshtopia with that as its figurehead, as our figurehead. That's pretty.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ship is
Yes,
now
we will.
Fuck with us.
adorned with the head of Azul Halud, making
Perfect.
the crew something of legends in the frost fields. Okay.
We definitely gotta come back to
We did not
Frostfields
ride
next
upon
year.
the back of Azul Halud. However, we
Jacques.
slayed it.
Jacques. I suddenly can't spell Jacques. Whatever. Jacques Moreau.
Jacque.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
sounds French.
It kind of is.
We.
It's French for Jack.
I know.
Yeah,
Rose is
literally.
Russian for
that.
frost. All right, Jacques Morose is in custody and will be used as leverage
Get
to
made.
get what the Swashbucklers want out of Deed Babo.
We.
I
Wait.
love this because in my notes it's like Deed Babo Moro's Hut of the North.
That's with hut with two T's.
Hut with two
C'est
T's.
magnifique.
Otherwise known as
C'est
Kingpin
magnifique.
in the MCU. Hut in the North.
Wonderful.
Hut in the North. Hut in the North.
Awesome.
Okay,
Up
hey.
in the north.
All right, so you found your ship. It's got a new figurehead. You're going to have to preserve that thing somehow eventually. I figure
Spare
you
the dying.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, spare the
Starts
dying.
growing a
or-
new body.
We'll just
We'll
keep
pickle
lopping
it.
off the new parts.
Good
We could have
berries.
somebody.
Simple it.
We
It'll
could have
be
somebody
fine. It'll be
sculpt
fine.
a wooden version of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you could probably just strip the flesh off,
Yeah.
boil the bones, and just keep the bones.
I like that idea too. That's even better.
That's what I would do if it was my ship.
I could
And now
probably
you
do that.
have something of a propulsion unit across the ice, so you don't have to worry about just the sails.
You also got to put those the frost elf flamethrowers in the maw of the
Hell
figurehead,
yeah.
so it can
Well, there's
shoot
just
out.
pieces of those left. Because
No.
remember, the snowfolk just battered
But they
everything to
exist.
pieces.
But
What
they
about the
exist.
ones
They do- now you know they exist. Oh, I better write that down too.
Yeah,
What about the
Johnny,
ones that I
feel like Bonnie
backstabbed?
can reverse
Oh yeah,
it
Bonnie
for
could
that.
reverse engineer that kind of shit, right?
It sure can. However, that's a stupid place to put them.
Oh. where would you suggest, Bonnie?
At
Are you?
the places where we would usually have cannons.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
But what happens when we get actual cannons?
We'll just put them side by side. Duh.
Yeah. Hey.
Then
I
we
mean,
can
you really
Where's your
flamethrower
dramatic
to light the
flair?
It's exactly where it ought to be. Pat, Jimmy.
You don't want to see a cool skeleton of a legendary monster breathing fire.
It can stay there. It can breathe fire if you want it to. However, that's not all the places that it will breathe fire.
That's fine.
So
As
we
long as
will
it
be
breathes
looking
fire.
for parts to be able to build these fire flamethrowers on our ship.
All right. I have notes on that. Anything else I better take notes on before we? This is something we don't normally get to do. Then I have to like scramble to remember everything.
No,
My
that's a good
DM
idea.
notes. My DM notes for this season is like I'd say 5 pages longer.
Can we ask
Oh, shit.
any of these frost golems if they want to join our crew? Because like they're the best people ever.
Could you?
Not that you called them golems now. Now they're pissed off at you.
I got you, Julie.
That's what
Could-
you said.
did Chris-
You called them
did you make a
first.
No folk.
Captain Guido, did you make a note about the little bit of umwatch salt in each one of them?
Right. A grain of sea salt remains behind in. Did I ever say how many snowfolk there were? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
No.
16. 16 snowfolk. They have transcended golemness, Jimmy.
Well, that's what you called them at the beginning of the episode.
Right. Because that's what you established them to be in your minds, raised by a wizard. I could give you the whole lore. I was going to give it to you all in Discord. Should I give it to the audience as well? Audience, you want to hear some lore about the snowfolk?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The
So say
snowfolk.
we all.
The
So say
snowfolk
we all.
have been around for millennia. Their creation myth states that a wise old winter wizard created the first snow golem to be his constant companion in the harsh, unforgiving wastelands of the Frostfield. However, when the winter wizard was growing near death, he freed the snow golem and gave it the ability to continue after he was gone, as well as the ability to create new snowfolk from the solstice snow. Every year on the solstice, the originator, LeBron James, emerges from his home at the top of the world and waits for the snow to fall. so that he may create the next generation of snowfolk. Throughout the millennia, innumerable snowfolk have been created in this way, it is said. They are nurtured through their first year by a snowfolk colony near the tall mountain Winterhaven, where the originator lives in a cave, alone. Rumors are that the preserved body of that old winter wizard is frozen in that cave until such time that the originator finds a way to push back time and revive them, bringing them back to the land of the living. When the originator dies, the power of procreation will be passed on to the next eldest snowfolk still living. And as a side note, gender is fluid in a race that is made of frozen water that can asexually procreate through magic.
Word.
Good story,
Mic
had
drop.
everything.
Yes.
Love
I
it.
laughed, I cried.
Yeah.
I like these people. I can't wait to come back and see where they are at, where they're at next time.
Exactly. Let's
Yes.
ask some to be a part of the crew.
Let's do it.
Well, we're gonna travel, and do they have to be in cold places? Because we can't be sure that we're gonna be in cold places all the time.
For the most part, yeah. They have to remain below freezing.
We'll figure it out.
Thank you, everybody,
Yeah.
for joining us tonight, Swashbucklers.
Thank you, guys.